All right, I got your message, Robert. I got it. I got it. All you 10 beautiful push-ups. Oh my gosh. 10 for the grab. I hope everybody else, if y'all owe him push-ups, I hope y'all send them in, because, you know, I'm doing this party by myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Preload and keep it loaded, guys. And just, when you get like under 10, 9, 8, 7 miles an hour, just do the rear brakes, you know, smooth stop. Just, you know, lessons learned, but I had a blast.
Keep it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Very nice, I'm looking at the camera. Very nice, good, good, good. Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, welcome back to the channel, guys. Always a pleasure to have you guys here with me, and you know this by now, or at least you should. For those of you that have never been to this channel before, welcome to you as well. My name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant, and the name of this wonderful channel is Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. And by your motorcycle, that means any type of motorcycle. Yes, you're gonna see baggers primarily on this channel, but it's not the only motorcycle you're gonna see, and it's not the only motorcycle that what we talk about on this channel is referring to. Guys, I wanna welcome you to practice session number 87. I'm out here in beautiful Pooler, Georgia. The weather's great today. Today is November 5th, and this is my 3rd year anniversary practice session. So you're gonna see a lot of people out here today, and a lot of content creators. Some of them you guys may know, and if not, you're gonna wanna follow their channels because just awesome, awesome people. And for those of you that have never been here, you're probably like, what are you talking about? What's happening here today? It's a practice session. So we have, well, I'm gonna have about 13, 14 different things that we're doing out here today. I brought the maze back. That's a bonus exercise with a keyhole on it. And that's because so many people here that practice this stuff and they're at that level, they want it, so it's out here. But we do all kind of slow speed maneuver exercises on this channel. I have to be clear about this. This is not a competition, although there will be some kind of competition going on here today, but that's just friendly stuff between preloaders and V.I.Preloaders. But there's no competition out here. There's no arrogance, there's no judgment. We're all out here to learn, to help each other. That's what Preloader Nation is all about. Growing the motorcycle riding community as far as knowing how to actually operate one of these machines properly. And what that means is knowing how to ride it at slow speeds with confidence and control. You're gonna hear me talk about a lot of this stuff in this video, and you can definitely check out my other videos. I'll put a practice session playlist up here so you can check those out. Just tons and tons of information on this channel, but not just tons and tons of information, tons and tons of awesome quality people, right? This channel has grown so well and the community is so tight, not just because of positivity, but the people. Oh my God. You know, they say you attract what you are and who you are, so I'm not too surprised by it, but I'm looking forward for everybody to get out here. But anyway, guys, listen, I'm getting ready to go over here because Jogo Motorcycle Adventures and Riding and Wrenching, they're gonna be doing a slow speed race, right? So that is a competition going on. That's got nothing to do with my slow speed course. And there's even a belt, right? A championship belt It's going to be a best of 3. I'm going to be refereeing that, so I got to go get my referee shirt. And whoever wins that, in this practice session at the end of it, the last exercise we do is a slow race. Everybody that's participating out here, they're going to participate in that, and whoever wins that, they will get that belt, right? So all out of fun, love it. Make sure you guys check out Jogo Motorcycle Adventures channel for the full video on that slow race. All right, guys? Anyway, when the preloaders and VI preloaders get here, I'm going to talk to them, find out who they are, where they're from, what they're riding, how long they've been riding, more important to me, how long they've been practicing slow speed riding, and what they rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best in slow speed riding. Before that, guys, I definitely want to thank my ambassadors that are out here right now. You guys are going to meet them in a second, but Ruben, Mike, Joe, Andy came out here, helped me set up. I love you guys. All right, let's do this. Got to put my shirt on, guys. Got to put my shirt on. All right, what's your name?
Hewitt Rider, Michael Taylor from Memphis, Tennessee.
Beautiful. You okay, man?
I'm great.
Okay, good. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
4.5 years.
What are you riding today?
I've got my 2018 Harley-Davidson Road Glide Ultra.
Nice looking bike too. New front wheel, the handlebars are just off the chain. It's beautiful, beautiful. How long have you been practicing slow speed riding?
About as long as your channel's been going, 3 years.
Beautiful.
Yep.
If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what would you give yourself?
Say a 7.48.
Good to see you again, brother. All right. What's your name?
John Curtis,
Where you from, John?
Curtisville, North Carolina.
John Curtis from Curtisville?
Uh-huh.
I love it. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
Since I was 16.
What are you riding today?
I got a 23 Street Glide.
Nice. How long have you been practicing slow speed riding?
Ever since I bought it and I saw your video, I used to think I could ride until I saw your video and I realized I can't ride.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, you look a lot better than I knew you did from the last time I saw you. Anyway, if you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what would you give yourself?
I'm still a 2.
2. Disagree with the 2. I disagree with the 2. What's your name?
Bill Ort,
Bill, where you from?
Tampa. Well, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, but I live in Tampa.
Okay. I think that's what I need to start asking people. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
Well, I've had 2 phases. I started riding in 2016, so I've been riding a lot since then.
Gotcha.
But I rode in the 90s too, and then my wife got sick and was on Coumadin, so I had to quit riding.
Okay.
But then she died, and I'm
Oh,
back
sorry
on
to
the
hear
bike.
that. Sorry to hear that.
Well, it goes that way.
Yeah. What are you riding today?
I'm riding a Road Glide CVO 21.
Beautiful bike, guys. Beautiful bike. So, and how long have you been practicing slow speed riding?
Off and on for the last, let's say, 5 years.
Okay. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what would you give yourself?
Well, you said you're an 8.5,
Yes.
so that means I'm a 1.5. But when I ride with people like me, probably a 4.
Exactly. Pleasure to meet you, man. Again.
What do you call those guys that do the rodeos? That's what you're doing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I am Finesse the Challenger. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, mostly Facebook. I do YouTube content about Indian motorcycles as well as other motorcycles and, you know, the rides and my experiences going through ownership.
And full disclosure, guys, I allowed him to pull his motorcycle in front of mine, but I know based on the framing, you could barely see his motorcycle, so that's okay. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
Off and on. You know, you ask me all the time and I never remember. So, but for a while.
Okay. What are you riding today?
I'm riding one of the smoothest, most comfortable motorcycles you can buy for your money, which is a 23 Indian Pursuit Dark Horse with the premium package.
So long, it's exhausting.
I got it all out this time.
Yes, you did. How long have you been practicing slow speed riding?
I've been practicing slow speed for coming up on a year, I think. 2 years maybe.
Yeah. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what are you giving yourself?
I'm thinking about a 5.5-ish.
Yeah, that number's low.
Nah.
It is. It's low.
It's going to be a good time.
What's your name?
Ruben Garza from California.
All right, Ruben is my California ambassador. So again, thank you for everything, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
These big bikes, about 3 years.
That wasn't the question. How long have you been riding the motorcycle?
Since I was 18. That's a long time.
Okay, and the reason I corrected him is I tell you guys all the time, once you know how to ride these things, I don't care how big it is, I don't care how heavy it is, the rules don't change. All right, what are you riding today?
I'm riding your 2021,
19.
2019
CVO?
Street Glide.
Yeah.
And it's called Valiant.
Valiant, that's right.
Love that bike, the color scheme.
Yes.
Gigi was riding it yesterday.
That's right, that's right. Gigi is my other California ambassador, his bride. How often do you practice slow speed riding?
Gigi and I try to get out there about 3-4 times a month.
Okay.
Got all our cones and our saddlebags and our tour pack with us all the time.
If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what are you giving yourself?
I'd say about maybe 6.
6, okay.
Yeah, 6.
Always a pleasure, man. What's your name?
Andy Schultz,
Where you from?
Asheville, North Carolina.
That's right, it's my North Carolina ambassador. Thank you for everything, Andy. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Robert.
How long have you been riding the motorcycle?
8 years.
What are you riding today? Both of them?
Most likely it'll be mostly on the Road King, but I'm probably going to do some stuff on the Victory.
What year is the Road King?
09.
What year is the Victory?
07.
Okay, good. How often do you practice slow speed riding?
2 or 3 times a week.
And if you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what do you give yourself?
Pretty close to an 8.
Okay. Pretty close to an 8. What's your name?
Champion.
Okay. Where you from?
Ohio.
All right. Champion is my Ohio ambassador. So again, I appreciate you, man, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's calling himself champion because there was a slow race between him and Ryan and Wrenchen, and he is the champion. If you want to see that video in its entirety, go to Go Motorcycle Adventures. I told him already, it's cinematic gold. Cinematic gold. And when you get over there and you watch it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. How long have you been riding the motorcycle?
Going on, I want to say about 10 years now.
What are you riding today?
A 2023 Road King Special.
How long have you been practicing slow speed riding?
3 years.
Okay, and if you had to give yourself a rating, 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what would you give yourself?
I think last time I did 6.5. I'll go 7. I think
Okay.
I got a little better.
Yeah, I think that's low too, but always a pleasure, brother.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Bart Gardner,
Where you from, Bart?
Jonesboro, Tennessee.
How long have you been riding the motorcycle?
Coming up on 2 years now, I guess.
What are you riding today?
93 Honda Goldwing.
How often do you practice slow speed riding?
Every time I go out.
All right, and if you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what
Go
would you
with
give
a 6.
6. Always a pleasure, brother.
Nice.
What's your name?
My name is Mario.
Mario. How long have you been, where you from?
Originally from New York, but I'm in Maryland now.
Yeah, I gotta stop asking people where they're from and ask them where they live. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
5 years now.
What are you riding today?
I'm riding your bike. Thank you very much.
Okay.
It is a Road King.
I'm gonna help you out. It's 2019. Yeah. Look at that.
2019 Road King.
Road King Special.
Road King Special.
Yes, that's Angel. And this, guys, this is my Maryland Preloader Nation ambassador. So again, thank you for everything, man. I appreciate you.
Glad to be a part of it.
Awesome, man. How often do you practice slow speed riding?
I mean, I can honestly say every day.
That's right. And why is that?
Because I ride a bicycle for work.
A bicycle?
Excuse me. I ride sometimes
you
a
ride
bicycle.
a lot of bicycles.
I ride
so
a bicycle
yeah.
sometimes, actually, but I ride a motorcycle for work. I'm a motor officer, so every day that I get on the bike, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
And I try to get together with some of the other guys, and whenever I pass one particular place that has cones set up, I'll just go in there and whatever courses they have set up, I'll attempt them.
Exactly. And this is what I mean, guys, when I tell you, just because somebody's a motor officer doesn't mean they're proficient in this. You have to practice this. It's a perishable skill. And I know for a fact that there's motor officers that they don't even want to look at the cones. They do it if they have to do it. And that's going to show in their riding and in their confidence. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what would you give yourself? No sandbag.
7.
Oh, get them. Give me my mic, man. Ain't no damn 7. What's your name?
Tim Marshburn.
Tim, where you from? Oh, Papa D Rides. I'm sorry.
Papa D Rides YouTube channel. I'm from Lowell, North Carolina.
Lowell, North Carolina. Okay.
Right outside of Charlotte.
Yes. Make sure you check out Papa D Rides on YouTube, Instagram.
I've got Instagram and I got TikTok.
And TikTok.
Yep.
Yes. Same name, Papa D Rides.
Same name, Papa D Rides. Yep.
All right. How long have you been riding the motorcycle?
most of my life, I started riding dirt bikes when I was about 13 years old.
Okay.
And then I rode on the highway in my early 20s, and we had kids, and I got rid of the bike for about 20 years.
Right.
And then I got back to riding around 2008, 2009.
What are you riding today?
2020 Road Glide Limited.
Ah. How often have you practiced slow speed riding?
As often as I can. When I get on the bike, I practice when I'm riding. Anytime I ride, I try to do slow speed stuff, slow ride. Try to do trust and believe, but I never trust and believe. So I'm always have a little momentum, and I'm picking before I pick my foot up.
Yeah.
And I know that's not the drill, and I can't get that in my noggin. But as often as I can.
Okay.
Truthfully, I haven't really ridden a motorcycle but 3 times since August.
Oh, really?
I've ridden twice.
Been working, man.
Ridden twice to get my hair cut, and then I rode down here yesterday. So, and as much as I could yesterday, I was riding slow and doing things and trying to get my head whipped around and looking where I'm going, head and eyes, and
all that
all
stuff
the
matters.
stuff that this man here is teaching us and helping us become safer on our bikes at less than 10 miles an hour.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed?
5.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Brian Williams.
Where you from, Brian?
From Milton, Georgia.
How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
For about 10 years. I took 10 years. Then I took a 23-year break.
Okay.
And I've been riding my Road Glide for 6 months now.
Okay. Speaking of your Road Glide, what are you riding today?
2023 Road Glide Special.
Beautiful. How often do you practice slow speed riding?
Every week.
Beautiful. And if you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best?
I'd say about 6.5.
Man, you've definitely, man. Putting in the work, man. It shows. What's your name?
Trevino.
Where you from?
Atlanta or McDonough, Georgia.
Okay. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
About 18, 19, 20 years, something like that.
What are you riding today?
Got a BMW, 2018 BMW K60 100 bagger.
And guys, I've talked about this motorcycle several times. He's done so much stuff to it. Cameras all over the place, but everything's clean. And this guy is an example of, you know, the whole butt burner thing, the challenge, this many miles in this amount of time. It's an accomplishment because not a lot of people are doing that. But more people, believe it or not, more people can do that than ride between 1 and 10 miles per hour. He's doing them both, right? So that's what I mean when I say you need to be a well-rounded rider, right? So I commend you on that.
Thanks.
How often do you practice slow speed riding?
Every time I put my leg across that saddle.
There we go. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, slow speed, what would you give yourself?
Let's do 4.
4. Sandbagging.
All right.
Man,
Yeah,
always a pleasure, man.
I'm a professional sandbagger.
Yes, you are. What's your name?
David.
Where you from, Dave?
Gainesville, Georgia.
How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
Since September of 2020.
I'm going to say welcome back to Dave. Dave's been here several times. What are you riding today?
I'm riding my Yamaha Stradliner.
Oh, that's sexy, sexy bike. It's got a gold wing as well and something else too, right?
I got rid of the FGR.
You got rid of the FGR, okay.
Yeah.
But this Stradliner is just, and I've seen other Stradliners. None of them as sexy as this bike.
Thank you, sir.
And I always say, when your bike looks good and you know how to dance with it slowly, it looks even better. It's my opinion. How often do you practice slow speed riding?
I try to practice as often as possible, but I'll be very honest with you. In the last 5 months, things have changed, and I haven't had that opportunity. So,
Gotcha.
that's
Okay,
why
so
I'm
good.
here.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10 slow speed, what would you give yourself?
Probably about a 4 or 5 today. Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Gonna
bud.
sharpen the skills today, man.
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's your name?
Garnett Singleton,
Where you from?
Savannah, Georgia.
How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
About 5 years.
What are you riding today?
Today I'm riding a Road Glide.
What year?
22.
22. This guy changes motorcycles like shoes, I'm telling you, man. How often do you practice slow speed riding?
Well, I've practiced a few times between courses.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10 slow speed, what would you give yourself?
I'm going to say a 4.
Always a pleasure, man.
All right, likewise. Thank you.
What's your name?
Renee Fletcher.
Where you from, Renee?
A small town called Alpha, Florida, in Panama City area.
Okay. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
3 years now.
What are you riding today?
I'm riding a 22. I know what you're going to say.
Just give it all to us. Take a deep breath.
Indian Scout Barber Rogue ABS.
Oh my gosh. How often do you practice slow speed riding?
Lately, because we got the bikes not too long ago, I'll say maybe not that often.
Okay.
As we
Okay.
should.
Okay.
As we should.
Okay. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed, what would you give yourself?
On this bike, I'm going to say like a 2 or a 3.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you again.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you. Nice meeting you too.
All right. What's your name?
Warren.
Warren, where you from?
Melbourne, Florida.
How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
Riding probably about 13 years.
What are you riding today?
I'm riding the 18 Road King Police Edition.
Yes, sir. How often do you practice slow speed riding?
This last year was your first anniversary. I was practicing 3 months before that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good, good. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed?
6.9.
6.9. Always a pleasure, man. 6.9. What's your name?
Lori.
Lori. And your name?
Mike.
Okay, so Lori, where you guys from?
Sebastian, Florida.
Okay. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
Since April.
Since I was 19, for 30 years.
Okay. What are you riding today?
2022 Street Glide.
Okay, and
2017 Ultra Classic.
okay, so Lori thought she was just coming here to watch. Lori's a V.I.Preloader, so I already told Lori she's gonna. You don't have to do everything, but you know it's like any other time. You do whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with. But speaking of that Street Glide, is that a Street Glide?
Yeah.
Did it come with that front wheel?
No.
Wow, look at that front wheel. That thing is nice. I mean, really, you really changed from a Heritage, boy. That thing is beautiful.
That's all him. He's
Yeah,
the bike
of
picker
course it
rider.
is. I knew that. When you said Custom Dynamics yesterday, I knew that. What brand of exhaust slip-ons does Robert have on all of his motorcycles? Lori?
Custom Dynamics.
It's Tab Performance. How often you guys practice slow speed riding?
All the time.
Yeah, pretty much, yep.
I
If you had-
haven't with this new bike, and I've had it since August, but it's been so hot. So we
Gotcha,
haven't. But
gotcha.
I put 8,000 miles on it already.
I don't give a crap about your mouth. You got to practice. You got time to ride.
I know,
You got time to practice.
Seat time doesn't equal practice time.
Okay.
That's the question.
She knows all of this. Why would she even say that to me? 8,000 miles. Oh my God. All right. If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10, 10 being the best slow speed.
I'd say I'm about a 4 now.
Okay. Always a pleasure to see you. And
It's a pleasure to always see you.
You
Always
too,
a
brother.
pleasure, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for
And
what
we're
you
gonna
do.
get this popping. Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to expedite this. A lot of people here, and I know some people got to get on the road. So we'll do the warm up 1 through 9, bonus, another bonus. Follow the leader. The slow race. Let's do it. All right, guys. Good morning. Welcome to practice session number 87. Yeah, man. I know you're looking saying, God, look at all these people. We're going to do everything one time. One time. Unless I see somebody that really needs it, then I'll let them go through it again. But if we do it that way, we'll get through this a lot quicker. I just want everybody to experience all of the exercises. For instance, if Tim is going through the right turns and he kind of struggles, I'm not going to say, sorry, man, that's it. You know, we're all about building confidence here. All right, building people up, all right? But at the same time, I'm a realist as well. So I don't want to push you to keep doing something if you keep, you know, all that's doing is chipping away at the C word, which is a good word out here, confidence. All right? Everybody know, is anyone here not familiar with my channel? Everybody, okay. Oh, okay. My Virginia ambassador, is not familiar with the channel. Okay. So everybody knows about the penalties, right? Front brake, squeeze it. In the middle of an exercise, slow speed maneuver movement, 10 push-ups, 10 push-ups. You put a foot down when you feel the bike falling, 10 push-ups. If you tap the ground, 10, 20, 30. That's how that works, okay? And I'm referring to you coming to a stop, and we're gonna talk about stopping one person in an exercise at a time unless I call you in. I wanna thank Joe Go and Q, the rider, for bringing that to my radar in the U-turn. I used to just have people doing it. Yeah, that's the champion. If you want us to take your championship seriously, don't run across on your toes like this, man. He was gliding. Yes. All right, so for everybody that's familiar with what we're doing out here, we have the warm-up exercise 1 through 9 and 2 bonuses because I had to do the maze in the Keyhole based on the fact that this is the 3rd anniversary and we got people out here that can actually do it. So it's not in vain that I set it up. But again, as always, guys, there's no pressure out here. Anybody nervous? No. No. Okay. No, we're good. Okay. Yeah. So try not to be nervous, and I say that because I know the nerves are natural, but this is not a class. You're not being graded. There's no arrogance. There's no judgment. And speaking of that, take your egos, leave them at the curb. You can pick them up when you leave. I know you're your toughest critic. You have to know that, right? If you hear me yelling at you, preload, I'm yelling so you can hear me, right, over your engine. Speaking of your engine, Mike, what keeps this motorcycle up at slow speeds?
Power to the rear wheel. That's
right. Everybody understand that? Is anybody in dispute about that? Sufficient power to your rear wheel. So sufficient power. Yeah, sufficient power to the rear wheel is what keeps the bike up. So I love that because nobody's in dispute about that. But when it comes time to apply it, foot. So we're fighting two things out here today: instinct, bad habit. Instinct, bad habit. So when I first started this in 2001, I didn't have any bad habits because I never rode a motorcycle a day in my life. But of course I had the instinct. So that's why I almost broke my ankle putting my foot down. So that's why I'm such a stickler about that. And I'm going to be a stickler about a few things out here today because when you train, that's how you train. Everything's elevated, right? So and I'm referring to head and eyes. I'm referring to when I tell you not to lean, don't lean the motorcycle. And trust and believe, like we all said, that power to the rear wheel is the answer. You feel falling? That's the answer. You feel falling? That's the answer. All right? Everybody cool with that? You guys have any questions today? Please ask. I'm just going to start talking about what's most important. And I never thought this would be the most important thing out here, but it is. Starting and stopping the motorcycle. I got a private lesson tomorrow. Yes, with Katie. Katie's from Massachusetts. Katie's going to be with me Monday through Friday on Angel. And guess what we're starting with? Short starts and stops. That is the key to everything. And I say that because, A, you have to do it no matter what you ride, no matter how fast you ride. So we should be good at something that we always do. And the reason why most people aren't good at it is because they don't know what they're doing, right? They want to rely on momentum, and momentum's fine when it's working out, but as soon as it stops working out, the coin rolling across the table, it's going to start to waver. That's your handlebars, and eventually it's going to fall. So today, when you stop your motorcycle, your foot, I want it coming down like this, or like this in stride. That's the goal. It's not going to happen every time. If at any point you stop like this, I want to say 10 push-ups because you're putting your foot down to prevent the bike from falling, right? And that's fine. I'm not going to give you 10 push-ups for that unless you do it twice, right? But again, I want you to always practice this. Even when you leave here, this is always your goal. And yesterday I saw this so much. I just love looking at it. It looks so good. And why is this so important? It's not just because it looks good, but sometimes when you go to stop, if the ground is gravelly, this is not good. This is, right? This is control. 3 C's of Preloader Nation.
Confidence, confidence, consistency, and
courtesy. Control.
Control.
Now they messing with you. He said courtesy.
Custom dynamics.
Yeah, custom dynamics. If you guys don't know why we keep saying custom dynamics, definitely check out the anniversary luncheon video. That was priceless. That was priceless. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, confidence. Confidence is always first. That's the main goal. Everything follows that. Control. Stopping your motorcycle controlled. It's just a beautiful thing. Everything about it feels better. Now again, we're on 2 wheels, so it's not going to always be as controlled, but you should never be like totally out of control and grabbing that front brake, right? So that's what I'm going to be looking for today. I'm also going to be looking for smooth starts. Smooth starts, smooth stops. And I don't care the distance that you guys are moving your motorcycles. We're going to follow the first 5 steps before you move it. Now, I know all of us aren't going to do it, and that's fine, but we're still going to go over it. Step number 1, and it's always step number 1, make sure the motorcycle is in first gear. If I'm going too fast for anybody, let me know. Step number 2, cover the rear brake. We cover the rear brake because we're going to be slow dancing out here today. That was one of the questions yesterday. Slow dancing with the motorcycle. Everything we do has to be subtle. Jerky, herky-jerky movements at slow speeds is no good. It's like being on a tightrope and somebody doing like this to the rope. And most people don't like the way the motorcycle feels 1 to 10 miles per hour anyway. And you exasperate that by doing herky-jerky stuff. I'm referring to your handlebar turns. And I had to add that. I never used to say the handlebar turns, but when I was in Ohio, this guy was making U-turns, head nods, everything was good. And when he went to turn, he would turn the handlebar so hard that it was throwing the bike. So handlebars, rear brake, throttle, and the clutch. Nice and smooth, all right? Step number 2. So we're covering the rear brake so that we can apply gentle pressure. If some of you guys are out here giving too much pressure, I'm gonna let you know. I might even tell you don't use it at all, depending on what we're doing. Because make no mistake about it, your rear brake is for control and correction. Control and correction. So anything that's gonna give you better control and help correct you on your motorcycle, I would never tell you not to use it. But if we're training, yes, that's a different story, just to get you to not be so reliant on it, or if you're just too heavy on it. So we agree that, well, let me get through the steps first. Step number 3, preload the throttle and keep it loaded. Everyone know what preload means? Okay, and keep it loaded. So wherever your throttle is, listen to it, try to keep it there. If it gets too low, I'm gonna tell you, throttle. I'm not gonna say, if I say throttle, I'm not telling you to go faster. I'm telling you your preload's too low. Preload, that's what I'm gonna say, preload. Step number 4, as soon as the motorcycle starts to move, Step number 4, slowly release the clutch into the friction zone. Slowly. If you release the clutch slowly, the motorcycle should move slowly. This is the area a lot of people don't like, because as soon as they open up the clutch, they feel falling and they go, oh crap. Then they think I have to correct it by foot. But we already know that's the answer. So if I say slowly open the clutch, sometimes you can slowly open it. But if you open it and it starts falling right away, open it a little bit more, right? But if we're doing something where you need to stay slow, as soon as you're good, pull it back in. You need it, don't need it. I need it, I don't need it. That's what we're working with here. The rear brake and that power work together in harmony. It keeps your bike true. Don't make them fight, meaning don't be giving too much rear brake, right? And if I see you giving too much rear brake, like I said, I'll talk to you about that. And make no mistake about it, when we're going 1, 2, 3 miles per hour, it's impossible to keep this bike steady with no power. Impossible. It's gonna fall, or you're gonna feel falling. So that's why we have to stay in the friction zone at that speed. You don't have to be in it a lot, but again, we're gonna be in our feelings today, right? This is a feel thing, and it's a finesse thing, not finesse the challenger. Where's he at? Okay. So, yeah, of course. So with that being said, this is what comes into coming to a smooth stop. If you're coming to a stop and you start feeling that, you have to go back into the friction zone, otherwise the bike's gonna feel like it's gonna fall. And the way that works is, believe it or not, the closer you get to stopping, the more you need to open your hand, but rear brake at the same time. Still not making them fight, because it's a very small amount of time. You're doing it right before you're finishing that stop. So this is a coordination thing, and that's why people are messed up, because they're out of coordination. They're doing too much of one thing, not enough of another, or whatever. So sometimes you won't need to do that at all. Sometimes everything will work out. You can pull a clutch in, smooth stop, rear brake, bing. Sometimes you're gonna start feeling that, like approaching a red light, especially if I'm leading that ride. You know, you're gonna be approaching slowly. Friction zone, and then right before I'm gonna stop, I might have to go into it a little bit more just so I can straighten out. And you'll hear me in the friction zone right until I put my foot down, right? So that's something I want you guys to practice. Mastering that friction zone. That's how you stop smoothly. But if people don't know how to ride in the friction zone, that's why the stops aren't smooth, right? It's not rocket science. Speaking of that, the good thing about all of this, if this is something any of you guys are struggling with, the good news is, if you're dedicated to it, you watch the videos, and then you practice, it's inevitable that you're gonna get it. This is not rocket science. This is not dependent on your intelligence, your height, your weight. None of that matters, right? I'm not talking about extreme cases, but you guys get it. All right, questions? All right, first thing we're gonna be doing, guys, as I said, short starts and stops. We're gonna go from cone to cone, smooth start, smooth stop. And that's what I want. I don't want any dive when you stop. I don't want this when you start, unless you start like that because you felt the bike falling and you opened your clutch and pulled it right back in, right? That's fine, okay? And however you get from one cone to the other, that's up to you. You can drag that rear brake the whole time. Dragging the rear brake is good. Again, it's light pressure. And I don't want your front wheel to pass the cone. This is about being situationally aware, knowing where your wheels are, knowing where your bags are. right? If you ride a Road Glide, you have no clue where the front wheel is. That's including myself. So, but that's the good thing about practicing with cones, because over time you will have a general idea. I don't know exactly where the right side of my car is, but at this stage of the game, I can judge it just by looking at it. So that's how I have to be with the motorcycle. All right? Questions? Let's do it. Friction zone, rear brakes, smooth stop. Foot up, as soon as the bike starts to move. Stay in the friction zone all the way until you stop. Now I'm pulling it in. That's how I keep this bike smooth at such a slow speed. Friction zone, rear brake at the same time. Now I'm pulling the clutch in. Work it out, friction zone, rear brake. Coordination thing, guys. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, warm-up exercise. Short starts and stops. Got my California ambassador going first. And that's Ruben. First cone, Ruben. Good, next cone. All right, pick that foot up right away, Ruben. There we go. Nice, one more. Italian's looking good. All right, too much speed there, a little slower. That foot up right away. Easy on that brake, a nice smooth stop. One more. Good. All right, good job. Go park where you started. Woo! Nice and smooth, boy. Next cone. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Like butter, butter, butter. All right, next cone. Foot comes up right away. Nice and smooth. Nice, easy. All right, good job, boy. Go park. All right, let's do it. All right, took off too fast, a little slower. There we go. That's what I want to see. Nice, one more. There we go. See how he worked that out right away? All right, good job, man. Right away. As soon as he picked up his foot, the bike started to fall. He just opened up the clutch. He made him go to the left, but it doesn't matter. He's in control. All right, start off slower, Dave. Start off nice and slow, and stay slow. Good, foot up. There we go. Okay, so right now what you're doing is, you're not braking progressively. You're waiting until it's time to stop, and then you're giving all a brake. That's why it's like that. So brake, 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 boom. Good. Good, 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 good. All right, a little slower this time. Good, good. Foot up. Good. Friction zone, friction zone. Rear brake, rear brake, rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. All right, a little better. Give me one more. Smoother stop. Good, good, good. Start braking, friction zone, rear brake, rear brake. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. All right, Laurie, show us what you got. Nice. Woo! One more. Good job. Go park. All right, Papa D. Nice, do it again. All right, too much speed, Papa D. Too much speed. And when you stop, I definitely don't want your foot going back. Okay? All right. Foot up. Friction zone, friction zone. All right, too much speed. That's what's happening. So as soon as you start to move, when you open up your hand and the bike starts to move, pull it back in. All right? And then use it only when you need it. Friction zone, foot up, friction zone. You're good. Head and eye, straight ahead, foot up, rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. Nice and easy, friction zone, friction zone. This is all about the friction zone. There we go. One more. Slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, go park. All right, so that's something Papa D's gonna have to definitely work on, because that is connected to anything else that's worrying him. U-turns. Trust and believe. Nice. Good. One more. Beautiful. You hear that, guys? You hear that? All right. Good job, man. Go park. All right, Renee. Head and eye. Straight ahead. All right. So remember, when you're stopping, gradual stopping. Don't wait until here to stop because then it's going to be an abrupt stop. Okay? Get that foot up right away. Reload. Foot up. Good. Good, good. There we go. Good, good, good. Friction zone, friction zone, friction zone. Woo! You're good. Give me another one. Last one. Reload. Friction zone, rear brake. Good job, Renee. Good job. Reload. All right, John. So far, I know everybody's name. I'm impressed. Outstanding. Give me another one. And guys, when your boots look that good, you got to put it down soft. Nice, man. And this alone is why I'm telling you I don't agree with your number. Good job, man. You can go over there. He rates himself way too low. All right, here's Trevino. Good, good, good. Nice. Good. One more. Outstanding, man. Woo! Like butter. Garnett. All right, too much speed, Garnett. Slow it down. Reload. Good. Foot up. Too much speed, Garnett. Nice and easy, Garnett. All right, let's do this. When you start, as soon as you start moving, pull the clutch in. You're opening the clutch and you're leaving it in the friction zone too long. Okay. That's why you're going so fast. Good, pull it in. All right, nice and easy. Right now, that's momentum. Keep that throttle loaded. All right, go around. Keep it loaded. See, now right now, every time Garnett starts, you hear how his bike, it sounds like it's getting ready to stall. Not following the first 5 steps. Step number 3. Preload the throttle, keep it loaded. Good. All right, take off a little slower. Keep it loaded. This is Rudy. Good, friction zone, friction zone, friction zone, rear brake, nice and easy. Not bad, Rudy. One more. Easy, Rudy, easy. All right, good job. Go around. You can go park. All right, Brian. Nice, easy on that brake. Too much speed, Brian. That's why the brake is so hard. Too much speed. Nice and easy. There we go. That's how I want you to take off. See, when you take off like that, see how you already start experiencing the handlebars? That's what I want. I want you to work that out. Reload. Head nice. Straight ahead. Keep it loaded. And head nice. Straight ahead. You're looking down here. Straight ahead. Good, good. Friction zone, friction zone. Good. One more. Good, good, good. All right. You're good. Yeah, so that's something he's going to have to, work on a little bit more too. He's still relying on speed and momentum. William? What's your name? What's your name? Bill. Bill. William. I was right. Okay. All right.
It is William, but I go by Bill.
Okay, Bill. Head and eye. Straight ahead. Next cone. Get that foot up, Bill.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Gotta do that.
All right. Remember, don't pass the cone. You pass that cone. See, he's on the road glide. I don't know where it is. All right. Let me back you up. So right now, you're trying to go from cone to cone with speed. I need you to use the friction zone to go from cone to cone. All right, nice and easy. Your handlebar should be going like this. Good, good, good. Rear brake, friction zone, rear brake. There we go, just like that. Copy and paste. Good, good, friction zone. Good, good. Outstanding. All right, you're good. Look at that. I thought we were going one way, and next thing you know, you made the correction. Are you duck walking? You duck walking. Oh my God. Next cone. All right, pick that foot up as soon as that bike starts to move. Next cone. Good. One more. All right, good job. Tell me your name again. Daryl. Next cone, Daryl. Whoa, 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 whoa. So you got to follow the first 5 steps. You didn't preload, you didn't do any of that. Make sure the motorcycle's in first gear, cover the rear brake, preload that throttle and keep it loaded. Slowly release the clutch. No, you're good. As soon as it starts to move, pick up that foot. Preload. Keep it loaded. Foot up. Foot up. Rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. Okay, remember, you got to stay in the friction zone all the way until the stop to keep that bike up. Preload. There's no preload there. All right, try it again. Ah, not bad at all. One more. All right, good job. You're good. All right, guys, so we're gonna move on to exercise number 1, stops and starts. Talk to them briefly about a couple of things, but this is so important, guys, so important. We'll talk about it. Any questions on that exercise? All right, where's he at? Where's the guy on the Indian? Tell me your name again. Daryl. Were you here for the briefing? Exactly. I can always tell because the first 5 steps were not existent, right? You got to preload that throttle, right? And you got to keep it loaded, right? A lot of you guys, rephrase, a few of you were not braking progressively. It was no brake, brake. And that's why the stop's going to be like this. It's always going to be like that if you wait until the position of the stop to stop. So it's brake, 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 and it's gradual so that when you get to that point, now it could be subtle, okay? There's an in-between, all right? So keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind that everything that we're doing on our motorcycles at slow speeds are small movements. If you address it as soon as you feel it. I told you we were going to be in our feelings, right? It's a feel thing. So as soon as I feel, uh-oh, address it. If I wait longer, I can still address it. I just have to open my hand more. Or I might even have to throttle it more. It all depends. So that's what I mean when I say this is a feel thing. Address it as soon as you feel it. I forgot who it was, but he was taking off very abruptly, very abruptly. When I told him to slow down, as soon as I told him to slow down, as soon as the bike starts to move, the handlebars start to go like this. A lot of people don't like the way that feel. Instinct, foot. But he didn't do that. As soon as he, boom, clutch, back in. Some of you, Dave was doing it first. He was staying in the friction zone too much for too long. So if you want to open it up a lot just to get that bike up, straight up, and initially pull the clutch back in so that I want to see this. I don't want anybody to come out here and do that going straight, right? I want you to feel some discomfort and work it out. That's how you're going to get better. And that exercise, getting comfortable, right now all we're doing is going straight. We're not turning, we're not leaning. If you're uncomfortable going straight, come on, of course. Now, I will say this. and we're going to talk about it. When we get to turns, right turns, left turns from a stop, I always ask people, what's your strength, right or left? And people will give me, my strength is right, my strength is left. But they're referring to U-turns, because only Preloader Nation and people that ride like this make 90-degree turns straight up. It's much harder to ride your motorcycle straight up than leaning. Why? Because you can't lean without speed. Speed is going to help you, right? That's why I don't want you going fast here. I want you to work it out, all right? Questions? Beautiful. Oh, this is going to be great. Next exercise, stops and starts. Again, we're only going to do this once. I'm not going to use Andy for this because Andy's a speed demon. He's over there anyway. You guys are going to go down here. You're going to ride toward me. I'm going to be right here. Purpose of this exercise is, oh, by the way you guys stopped right there, that's how I want you stopping all day. All day. Every time you stop, that's your goal. That's how you're going to practice at this, every time you stop at a light. All right, okay. This exercise, you're going to ride to me with a little bit of speed. I want you to be in second gear. And the purpose of this exercise is to get you to practice initially I want you to brake with the front brake because we're going to be going more than 10 miles per hour, right? Then you're going to practice downshifting while you're braking, because if we're emergency braking, we don't just need to brake, we need to downshift. Get down as low as you can get. Because like I always tell people, if you don't know how to ride like this, even if you're able to stop before you hit what's in front of you, if something behind you is not stopping, you need to be able to move. And if you don't know how to ride like this and you want to duck walk that bike, you're going to get smacked, all right? Okay, so when people say, I don't need to ride around the park, this is so much more than just riding around cones, so much more. So anyway, downshift, first gear, and then right before you stop your motorcycle, I want you to transition from the front brake to the rear brake only, all right? I can't stress this enough. Don't come at me at 45 miles per hour. That's not what this is about. All that's going to do is make stuff more difficult for you as far as timing, pressure, all that stuff. I'm a stop sign, so you know you're going to stop at me. So there's no reason for you to still be accelerating 10 feet from me, right? I want you to come to a smooth stop at me, and then when you go to take off, I want you to take off nice and smooth, just like that, okay? Then you're going to come around and park right here, like where my motorcycle is, right here, across. Questions? Do it. All right, guys, exercise number 1. Stops and starts. Foot up. I'm always looking for the first 5 steps. Easy with that rear brake at the end. I want it smooth. Yeah, just park, yeah. Reload! So right there, he didn't brake. He wasn't braking enough, so he knows he's got to stop at me. So damn good. Okay, all right. Nice and smooth. Lori, this is the first time she's practicing on that bike, but the rules don't change. There he is, back into the friction zone. Nice, Bart. Beautiful. So as Bart was pulling up, I didn't hear his engine until he started going really slow. Then I heard him bring his preload up. There he is, back into the friction zone. Nice, Bart. Nice. Now see, you're going at such a high speed that that's why that stop is like this. I wanted you to come to me nice and easy, just like that. All right? I got to count how many bikes I got here. Preload, preload, preload. Good. Good job. Good job. Okay, Renee. Foot up. Very good. Second gear. Still holding it. I did not. 10 push-ups. No. You're supposed to transition. Oh, preload, preload. And Renee doesn't have a fairing or anything, so I can clearly see her hand. It never let go, and when I pointed to it, then she let it go. Finesse the Challenger, always smooth. All right, John. Outstanding, man. This BMW, man, with all the lights on the front, and he doesn't even have them all on. I was just about to say, you're going so fast that's why that was going to be an abrupt stop. But right at the end, good job, man. Good job. He made it smooth. That's what I'm talking about, guys. With little inputs here and there, that's how you make this stop smooth. It can't just be brake and then boom. Sometimes it could be. It depends on the situation. But not at that speed. Did you use the front brake at all? You were supposed to. Front brake and then transition to the rear brake. But it's still smooth. All right. All right, nice and easy on that stop, okay? I want you to come into a smooth stop, not a stop like this.
I jumped, eh?
Yep, yeah. All right, preload. Good. All right, nice and easy going there. You're still a lot of compression in that fork. All right. Well, that's got tab performance on there so I can hear the chug-a-lug. It's a nice smooth start. Remember, you were supposed to start with the front brake and then transition to the rear. That was good. Not bad, man. Preload, preload. There we go. Tab performance. This is Daryl. Okay, you didn't use the front brake at all. You were supposed to. Start out with the front because you were going more than 10 miles per hour and then transition to the rear. But the stop was still smooth. All right. Preload. So you got to follow those first 5 steps. Make sure you're in first gear, cover the rear brake, preload that throttle, and keep it loaded. Preload. Still not following the first 5 steps. Things go right when you follow the first 5 steps. We're going to talk about it because almost all of them did what I didn't want them to do. You did your 10? Okay. Any questions on this exercise? It should be a lot. 98% of you did this shit the way I didn't want you to do it. Everybody's coming at me fast. I clearly said, I'm a stop sign. Why would you still be coming fast and waiting to brake at the last minute like it's a surprise? You know you're going to stop. So that's why most of your stops, your front suspension's ending like this. I don't want that because that means you let speed and momentum make that stop controlled. I want you to stop like you stopped over there. And some of you guys never touched the front brake. I think I was clear when I said front brake and then transition. The reason why, so people say, can I do this stuff with my front brake? Of course you can. But if you are only programmed to use the front brake when it's an uh-oh moment, you're going to use it. So I want you to get accustomed to transitioning from the front to the rear when the rear is appropriate, right? That's why I don't want you. Now I do get, some people say, screw that, I'm not doing no push-ups. They don't even touch the front brake, just rear brake all the whole time. But again, guys, so yeah, I want you to practice downshifting because if you're going that fast, all that's doing is making stuff more difficult for you. You have to do stuff quicker. It's going to take you more pressure, all this stuff. I don't want you to have to do that, right? Remember, anybody could do this going fast. We're not here to ride fast, right? Everything we're doing today is slow. Unless you're Andy. If you're just going from one thing to the other, you want to open up your bike, that's fine. But while we're doing an exercise, nice and easy, all right? But I will say, even though you were coming quick, everybody's stop was smooth. Credit where credit is due. It's not what I wanted, but I got the end result of it, which was a nice smooth stop. All right, and 10 push-ups. Okay, and what I love about Renee's bike is ain't nothing covering nothing. So I'm looking at her front hand the whole time. I'm looking at her hand, and I'm waiting to see it go out, and never went out. And as soon as she stopped, I pointed at it, and she said, and then she had the nerve to go, no, I wasn't. I'm looking right at it. So I'm gonna make sure, if I can, I'm gonna zoom in on that on the video. All right, just so that we're clear. I don't want you to know. I want you to be able to see it. All right. You know you're loved. We're gonna move on to exercise number 2, the slow ride, right? And this is gonna help us a little bit more mastering the friction zone. Now, you're not gonna hear this from me often. I don't want you using your rear brake at all. I want you to be totally reliant on the friction zone in this exercise. I'm gonna be walking. You're gonna be riding next to me. Do not pass me. So if now you know you don't have your rear brake, I don't even want you to cover it. Just put it on the footboard or the peg. So now that you know that, as soon as you open up your clutch and you feel movement, pull it in. Because if you keep it open too long, you don't have your rear brake to slow you down now. You're going to go right past me. That's what I want you to do. And if you got to do this, that's what you got to do, right? In fact, that's what I want to see, right? Work it out. Remember, address it as soon as you feel it, and it's a small move, in, out. Because when I'm doing this stuff, I'm always right before the friction zone. So if I need it, boom. If you got the clutch all the way pulled in, yeah, it's going to be a bigger movement from you, right? But by now, we know our clutches. You know what you need to do, right? Sometimes people will open their hand and they still feel falling, and they go, oh, crap, foot. No, you just got to open your hand some more, okay? You guys are going to go down here. This time, go this way. So it works out a little bit better. I want you to ride. I'm going to be standing right here where this first cone is. Ride to me at a normal speed, not the slow ride, and come to a smooth stop. And then I'm going to ask you, are you ready? Yep. And then we're going to do the slow ride. Questions? Marquise, put the camera down and get on your motorcycle. Let's go. See what I mean? Why would he say to practicing? Don't even make sense. Unbelievable. All right, guys, exercise number 2, slow ride. See how hard you're braking at the end? That's because you feel falling and you feel like it's time to stop. Use the friction zone to finish out that turn, that stop. All right, you ready? No brake. Let's do it. Oh, you're passing me. All right, you're good. Rear brake, come to a smooth stop. Smooth stop. Ah, that's not a smooth stop. All right, make a U-turn and stop right there. Where they are, facing this way, right there. So yeah, I forgot to talk to them about that. People hear rear brake. I mean, people feel like falling. They say, all right, time to stop. All right, you ready? Foot off the brake.
Can I start with it? No?
Nope. I know, right? Just remember, as soon as you start moving, pull it in. All right, let's do it. Pull it in. Good. Pull it in. Don't let it out until you need it. You don't need it. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Pull it in. All right, smooth stop with the rear brake. Nice and easy. Smooth. There you go. All right, let's do it. Very good. Nice, boy. Nice. Rear brake, smooth stop. Good job. All right, ready? Foot off the brake. Let's do it. Pull it in. Good. Good. There we go. All right, rear brake, smooth stop, smooth stop, smooth stop. Nice and easy. Good job. Ready? Let's do it. That's funny. I saw your foot move, but it's not on the brake. I tell you, man, muscle memory is a beautiful thing. All right, rear brake, smooth stop, smooth stop, smooth stop. Good job, man. Nice and smooth. Nice. Ready? Foot off the brake. Let's do it. Nice, John. All right, rear brake, smooth stop. Smooth, smooth. It was hard at first, but then you let up on it, so that was good. Ready? All right, let's do it. Foot off the brake. Beautiful. Nice and smooth. All right, rear brake, smooth stop, smooth stop. Ah, man, butter, even with the soft suspension. No brake. All right, you ready? All right, let's do it. Preload. Pull it in. Good. Good. All right, rear brake, smooth stop, friction zone if you need it. Oh, 10 push-ups. Front brake. Ah, you're good. All right, ready? Foot off the brake. Foot off the brake. Foot off the brake. There we go. Preload. Preload. Good, foot up. Pull the clutch in, pull it in. Pull it in, all the way in. You don't need no more power. All right, smooth stop. You can use the rear brake. Friction zone, friction zone, friction zone. Woo! Ah! It was looking good. All right. And again, that's what happened right there. She was coming to a stop and she felt falling. That's why she hit the rear brake hard so she could put her foot down. We stop when we're ready to stop, not when we feel falling. All right, easy on the speed. No rear brake. Take your foot off the brake. You ready? All right, let's do it. Preload. Pull the clutch in. Pull the clutch in. Too much speed. You're passing me. Too much speed. Too much speed. Preload. So yeah, he's not following any of the first 5 steps. Easy on that rear brake. All right, you ready? Foot off the brake. All right, let's do it. Good. Don't pass me. All right, rear brake, smooth stop. Rear brake, smooth, 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 smooth. All right, we're gonna work on that smooth because right now, I'll talk to you about it later. Raise your hand if I forget who I need to talk to. Preload, preload. I don't want to hear chug-a-lug. Nice. Foot off the brake. All right, let's do it. Good. Good. Oh, you're passing me. All right, smooth stop, rear brake, smooth stop, smooth, smooth, smooth. Nice. Easy on that rear brake, Warren. All right, you ready? Foot off the brake. Foot off the brake. Foot off the brake. No brake. No brake. Good. All right, you can use the brake. Smooth stop, smooth stop. Smooth stop, Warren. Oh, man. All right, ready? Now let's do it. Reload. Pull it in, pull it in. Too much speed, you're passing me already. You're way ahead of me, no brake, man. All right, smooth stop, rear brake, smooth stop, smooth stop. All right, man. No, you're good. I'm dying to have people do it again, but one time today.
All right, I was just telling the guys on my videos that I'm concerned they're always dragging that rear brake, so we're gonna see how this works out, man.
Oh, you're good. So don't make the same mistake they did. They open up the clutch, and because they just want to go straight, they want the bike to take care of it all. That's why they're passing me. As soon as it starts to move, pull it in, and just let it out when you need it. Good. Good. Nothing extreme. Good. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Hold it in. All the way in. All the way in. All right. Smooth stop with the rear brake. Good. Good. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Friction zone. Rear brake. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. We're going to move on to exercise number 3, trust and believe. But first, I'm going to talk to him about something I need to talk to him about. Any questions on that? So, I failed to directly address this. I vaguely addressed it. But this motorcycle is going to stop when we want to stop it, not when the motorcycle is falling and we're going to save it from stopping. That's what a few of you guys are doing right now. Even using the rear brake, I'll see at the last second that because you felt falling and said, oh crap, time to stop and put my foot down. Negative. Remember, that's your goal. Smooth. So all day today, if you feel your bike go like this, I'm still going to mention it to you because sometimes when you're out here really concentrating, you won't even feel it, right? I'll let you know. Your bike's diving like this, abruptly. That means that you're doing something abruptly. You're doing something, like I said earlier, that we don't want to do, jerky. So remember, if you feel, Bart did that when he was coming to a stop on exercise number 1. I didn't hear his engine until he was just about to stop. And then I just heard, he just raised his RPM so that when he goes back into the friction zone on that stop, he's got that power, boom, nice and smooth. There he is, back into the friction zone. Nice, Bart. That's all you have to do. That exercise, the first exercise and this second one, that really is the key to pretty much everything out here, right? Being smooth, staying in the friction zone, going slow. That's what separates us from everybody else. Being comfortable in the friction zone, 1 to 10 miles per hour, because you're not in the friction zone any more speed than that, right? All right, trust and believe. I know John said he was waiting for this one. And he's gonna show us how it's done. I'm talking about John right here. All right, everybody here familiar with trust and believe? Anybody here that does not practice, has never practiced it? Oh, look at that. Oh, Renee, you've never practiced. How's that possible? Renee's been following me. She used to, oh, and this one, okay. But you've practiced it, okay. Okay, it doesn't matter what the bike is as long as you practice it because the rules don't change, especially in this exercise. All we're doing is picking up our foot when we feel falling. We open up our hand, right? 5 steps to this. Step number 1, Daryl. Where's Daryl? Oh, here he is. That's right. Make sure the motorcycle's in first gear, cover the rear brake, preload the throttle, and keep it loaded, right? Keep it loaded. That's the key. Because what happens is people will keep it loaded as soon as they go to the other steps, especially when it's time to pick up the foot. It goes right back down because they lose concentration. I get it, right? So the purpose of this exercise is when you pick up your left foot, I don't want the bike moving at all. I'm always looking at the tread on the front of your tire. If I see it moving a little bit, I'm going to tell you you're moving. Now, I want to say, here's the presence of mind thing again. You should feel it moving. But I know, you're concentrating, you're not going to feel that. That's fine. That's why I'm here. I'm going to let you know. You're moving. Use that rear brake to make sure the bike doesn't move. But then don't hold the rear brake when you're trying to open the clutch. I see your bike's going like this. You're making it fight. You're holding the rear brake and entering the friction zone. It's okay to do that in any other exercise with light pressure. But here I don't want the bike moving at all. So, foot up. Sometimes you pick up your foot. The goal here is not to see how long you can balance the bike. Now I should have asked this yesterday in one of the questions. To save time, I'm not going to ask you guys. Your balance is almost non-existently relevant as it pertains to doing any of this stuff. If the bike is moving, we've already agreed, power is keeping it up. So your balance doesn't have anything to do with that. It doesn't have anything to do with this either. Yeah, we're not moving, but the goal is not to balance it. The goal is to, when you feel it falling, address it. And as soon as you feel it, address it. Don't just pick up your foot and open your hand. I need you to feel falling. It's the only way we're going to be able to convert the instinct of putting your foot down with this. And I got to tell you something. It took time for me, but every time I do it, that's why the feeling's important. You don't want to forget a feeling. When I get that oh crap moment and this works, and then I do it again and it works, that's how I learn to believe it and trust it. Because every time I do it, it works. It always wants to stand up and go straight with sufficient power. So that's why if I still feel falling, I don't care if you pop your clutch. None of us are riding a CB 1000R or whatever, like, you know. So it's not, your bike's not going to take off. But even if that happens, because it's going to happen at times, that's why we're always covering the rear brake so we can correct that, right? So when you guys do this, I want you to come to a smooth stop, all right? I don't want you to just take off. Any questions? I'm going to demonstrate it, and you guys can have at it. First gear, cover the rear brake, head and nine, straight ahead, preload. That's good, and keep it loaded. Clutch, right before the sweet spot, right before it. Foot up, smooth stop. Preload, foot up. All right, so the second time I did it, I didn't address it as soon as I felt it. That's what I know you guys are concerned about. But if you address it as soon as you feel it, remember your clutch is right before the friction zone. If you address it as soon as you feel it, it's a very small movement. You won't even notice anything like, oh, it just looks like he took off or she took off. Now, sometimes you'll pick up your foot and your bike will just be like this. That's what I mean when I say sometimes the balance works out. But eventually it's going to start falling. When you feel it, address it. Okay? Questions? All right. All right, you got it? Know what you're doing? Okay. Smooth stop. Easy on that rear brake, Ruben. All right, head over to exercise number 4, all the way down there. Park on that side. Right turn, left turn from a stop. I remember you love this exercise.
My favorite.
Good. You're moving. Foot up. Good. Smooth stop. You've been practicing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Rear brake. Nice and easy.
What's this?
You've been practicing this?
I haven't had to practice it a whole lot lately. I hadn't had a chance.
Dude,
But
that
I
was
think
beautiful.
about it all the time, and I think about practicing.
That was beautiful.
Never feel confident. Thank you, sir.
All right, you know what you're doing here? All right. Keep it loaded, brother. Everything else was smooth.
Need a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Smooth stop. Nice. Good. Smooth stop. This is what we're doing next. That's why I put you like this. All right. You know what you're doing here?
I think so.
Ah, man. First gear, yes?
Yes.
Covering the rear brake?
Yes.
Preload. Make sure it's not moving. Clutch right before the sweet spot. So let it out. Don't move yet. Let it out. All right, good. Oh, yeah, it was early. Cable clutch. Okay. Good. Open the clutch. Good, good. Smooth stop. I don't think anybody's done it that smooth. That was a good job, man. Do that again. Hell yeah. Don't move. Don't move. You're moving. You're moving. Good. Foot up. Up. Good, good. Open the clutch. Good. Smooth stop. There you go. That's what I want to see. Work it out. Nice. Make sure you straighten that out before you start stopping, okay? All right. I know you know what you're doing here. Done it a million times. Give me a preload, Dave. There we go. Ah, stop, stop. All right, let's try it again. Trust and believe, Dave. Keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Back up. Let me back you up. All right. Nice. All right, show them how it's done. Now you're moving, boy. Try it again. There we go. Smooth stop. Nice, boy. Smooth stop. All right, Lori. Feel free to swing that way if you want. Head and eyes, Lori. Watch the foot, watch the foot. You okay? So remember, if this bike is gonna fall, don't hold on to it for dear life. So that's what you did. If you fall and just let it go down, yeah, it's just gonna land on the guards. But if you pull it all the way down, you're gonna pull it beyond the guards. That's what happened there.
Trying to hold it off.
Yeah. Once it gets to that point, it ain't gonna hold up.
So my trust and believe didn't work.
We didn't. Well, you're right. It didn't before we even got to it. because at that moment you felt falling, and you just like up, and you put that foot down, then you put it down again, you put it down again. No harm, no foul. Well, he shouldn't be upset because this is a part of the process, and it's best that it happens out here. Reload. Good, foot up, good. Clutch, clutch, clutch. So that time you just pull the clutch in.
You're holding it, I can tell.
Well, no, I stopped it from falling, yeah, but I wasn't holding it. I'm just here just in case. Make sure that clutch is right before the sweet spot. Keep it loaded. Good, foot up. Clutch, don't pop it, don't pop it. No, you got this, Lori. Poor craftsman blames their tools, Lori. It doesn't matter. You got this.
I know.
Everything's the same. Preload. Give me some more. Good. Hold it there. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. Foot up. Good, good, good. Smooth stop. All right, there we go. Next exercise. Beautiful. Just do it. Don't waste my time. Just do it. Woo! And a smooth stop. Oh, guys, it don't get no smoother than that. No smoother than that. And I'm looking at his hand, too. All right, nice and easy on that stop. Remember, we're stopping the same way all day, just like that. All right, ready? First gear. Yep, covering the rear brake, yes. Preload that throttle. Clutch right before the friction zone. All right, when you're ready, pick up that foot. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. It was moving before you picked up your foot. Good. Don't make them fight. You're making them fight. You're not in the friction zone. Right before it. Right before it. Preload. You're in the friction zone. I can hear it. Good, good. Smooth stop. There we go. Nice. When you start it, you tap the ground twice. So 10 push-ups. Okay. As soon as that bike starts to move, get that foot up. All right, first gear, covering the rear brake. Reload. Clutch right before the friction zone. Pull it right, pull it in a little, pull it in. Because I don't want you in the friction zone, good. Keep it loaded, when you're ready, pick up that foot. Keep it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Foot up. Open the clutch, keep it loaded. Rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. Now see, and that's what happens. People, when you go to pick up your foot, you forget about the preload. Listen to that sound. You were telling me how nice that exhaust sounds. Listen to it. Give me a preload. Give me some more. Hold it there. Hold it there. Give me more. Give me more. Good. Hold it there. Foot up. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. I want to hear it. Foot up. Foot up. Keep it loaded. Open the clutch. Open the clutch. Smooth stop. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Got to listen to that exhaust. Keep it loaded. Head nice. Head nice. Good. Friction zone. Friction zone. Ah, you're good. You're good. No duck walking out here. All right. First gear. Covering the rear brake. Preload the throttle. Keep it there. Keep it there. When you're ready, pick up your foot. Is this right before the friction zone? Right before it, not in it. Keep it loaded. Give me some throttle. The RPMs are too low. Give me some more. Give me more. Give me more. Hold it there. Pick up your foot. Don't make sure the bike's not moving. Pick up your foot. Pick up your foot. Open the clutch. All right, there we go. When you instead of putting your foot down, open that clutch. Preload, preload. Good, good. Come to a smooth stop. Yeah, that's right. You got your throttle right now is low. It's very low. You got to keep that thing elevated. Let's try it again. Give me some more. Good. Keep it right there. Foot up. Keep the throttle up. Foot up. Clutch, clutch. Smooth stop. Again, I'm dying to, I want to keep doing it, but nice. All right, you know what you're doing? All right, let's do it. All right. Now you're moving. Take your time, man. There we go, smooth stop. Nice. All right, first gear, yes. Covering the rear brake, yes. Preload. Give me some more. Give me more. Hold it there. Clutch right before the friction zone. Let it out. Good, good. Keep it loaded. Yeah, you just got to keep it loaded. That's all.
Okay.
That's 10 push-ups, by the way.
Okay.
Preload. Good. Keep it loaded. Good, good. Ah, Garnett forgot to stop. Plus he was moving. All right, first gear, covering the rear brake, yes. Preload the throttle. Good, hold it there. Hold it there. Clutch right before the friction zone. Good, pull it in, good. When you're ready, pick up this foot. Make sure you're not moving. Good, good, let it out, good, good. Smooth stop. Yeah, Rudy. Somebody been practicing. Nice. You know what you're doing. You're moving. There we go. Oh, easy. I want a smooth stop. Smooth stop. Do it again. I want a smooth stop. There we go. Ah, the ambassador decided to join us. Let's do it. Now you're moving. All right. He was moving. Nice. You know what you're doing. Show them how it's done. Ah, almost a store. No pre. What the hell? Oh, I don't know what's going on with the ambassadors. All right, guys, we're going to move on to exercise number 4, right turns, left turns from a stop. But even if you're at his riding skill, you have to follow these first 5 steps. It's just going to make stuff simpler, and it's going to make things work out. All right, you guys got any questions about that? I want to be very clear. Every time you're going to hear me say come to a stop, I'm going to say smooth stop. That included that. A lot of you felt like it was an emergent stop. So it was like, boom. No, you got plenty of room. Come to a smooth stop, right? Now, my ambassador went. Wasn't followed. No, not you. Not you. I'm talking about my Maryland ambassador. Didn't follow the first 5 steps. I heard the bike almost stall. So I don't care what your skill level is. You still got to do these things, right? The other thing is some of you guys are giving me preload like I'm charging you for it. Like, like you're like preload. They're like, all right, there you go. How's that? So I want you to keep in mind that whenever you start opening up your clutch, your bike wants power. It's going to grab that power from your preload. If your preload's low, it's going to lower it even more. That's when you run into problems. So I was going, all right, give me more. And some people go, I feel like it's too high. So I told Renee, all she was talking about yesterday was how good her engine, that exhaust sounds. So I'm like, let me hear it. And hold it there. Because remember, once you get the hang of this, you're not going to be sitting there holding the preload for 12 seconds. You're going to get it and then go, right? That's all it is. So preload, I'd rather you be at about 2,000 because once you start opening the clutch, it's going to drop anyway, right? So keep that in mind. Just give me, I'd rather you be a little high than too low. Low is problems. All right, moving on. Exercise number 4, now we're going to start turning, but we're still not leaning, right? I don't even want a little bit of a lean. right? And Joe comes in here with his belt on. And what does he do? His wheel's moving before he picks up his foot.
My bad.
Nah, listen. But that's why I'm here. So I can say, hey, you're moving. And some of you guys, it's killing me not to say go do it again. But we got to keep it moving today. It is what it is, right? All right. Anybody not familiar with this besides Everyday Faye? Okay. When I do this exercise, I'm right on this line. And when I do it from a stop, I'm stopping right here. Sometimes I'm here. Sometimes I'm here. 3 things determine the radius of a turn. Lori, what's the 3 things? Yep. Handlebars. Yep. And the lean angle. Yeah, absolutely. Now, Lori usually gets all this stuff, but at least it looks like she got a marijuana plant on her shirt. So. It's a Florida thing. Okay. Yeah, so speed, that's the #1 contributing factor to wide turns. We talked about that yesterday. Handlebars and lean angle. Forget about lean angle because we're not leaning here. Now, what a lot of people do here is they wait too late to turn. They get this far before they start turning. Now, if you do that, yeah, now you're going to have to lean. I don't want to see any lean because I want you guys to treat this like it's a mushy gravel road. Meaning, even if you lean a little, it's going to put your front wheel out. Straight up. Again, this is what separates, I used to say the men from the boys, but this is what separates Preloader Nation from everybody else, right? Because this is the kind of riding where people say, oh, my left's are my strength. And they get here, turns out their right is their strength, right? Because this is the type of riding nobody does. Well, when will I ever have to do this, Rob? People say that because it never crosses their mind to do it. If they see a situation, it doesn't even compute. I'm not going to ride that. I'm going to walk that, right? By the way, there's no duck walking today. Daryl, cut it out, man. Right? Cut it out. He wasn't here when I said that. I don't care the distance you have to move your bike. Follow the first 5 steps. Slowly move it. That's why I don't give you a lot of space when we first start. I need you to be comfortable. Boom, boom. Nice and easy. The way we started and stopped there, the way we did the slow ride, just with the clutch there, you can use the brake here. That's all it is when you're riding into this exercise. Exercise number 2, slow ride, slow ride. Head nice, handlebars, and hold it. So Daryl, when you were making that turn, that's why I have you guys start in this direction and then turn in. I'm evaluating how comfortable you are turning. And Daryl was turning like this. Listen, you guys know me by now. I'm an open book. And what I'm referring to is I'm not that guy. I'm never going to make fun of anybody. If I'm pointing you out, it's because today we're in a group and we're going to learn from you. Not only are we going to learn from you, but everybody watching this video is going to learn from you. So you guys are helping people all over the world. I say this all the time. If I did videos by myself, people are going to check that off. Please. Of course he knows how to do it. He was this or he was that. And, you know, they would be right for the most part. But to see people of all different skill levels is so important. So I don't want you guys to ever think, I don't want to participate because these guys are good. I'm holding them back. Negative. If anything, I'm going to have you go probably more times than them at a normal practice session. And trust me, they'll be fine. You know, we're all here to teach each other. It's an each one, teach one environment. All right, sermon over. Okay. Head and eye. So the 3 C's, one of them was consistency. When you turn your handlebars, keep them consistently turned. I know people when they feel, they want to do this because motorcycle riders don't like turning. They just want to go straight. This is so easy. Everybody could do this. And I'm going to make slight turns. So now when I have to make a full turn, that's when people start realizing these big stupid handlebars, this ain't going to work. Or these really low handlebars. No good, right? So that's a good thing about Preloader Nation too. It's teaching you what not to get on your motorcycle. I want it to look good, but it's got to be practical the way we ride, right? Okay, so the first time we do this, guys, I want you to ride straight through. Watch your speed. Again, exercise number 2. Drag that rear brake if you need to, and I'm going to tell you to drag it. I'm never going to say if you need to. Can I do this just with the clutch? Yes, but it's going to be way smoother if I do it dragging the rear brake. I told you the rear brake gives us control and correction. So the control, what the hell? Virginia Ambassador. Damn the ATV bike. All right. All right. I'm going to talk to Ken later, find out what's going on. Drag this rear brake, head and eyes. What I don't want to see is what I almost said Rich the Return Rider. is what Ryan and Wrencher was doing in that slow ride, pop locking his bike, right? If you're going like this with your rear brake, it's the same as if you're going like this with your clutch. That's what was great when Finesse the Challenger, when we were doing Trust and Believe. I watched him pick up his foot, throttle is smooth, everything is smooth. He picked up his foot, I'm looking at his hand, and as soon as I saw his bike start to go like this, I saw his hand go like that. Just so smooth. Again, he lives here, so he's at these practice sessions a lot, and I remember how he used to ride with a different motorcycle, and man, it almost gives me goosebumps to see how smooth he is on that pursuit. So, and that goes for a lot of you guys, all right? All right, I'm gonna demonstrate it going through. The second time we go through, stop. Now, I stop on the line. You can stop wherever you want within this box. I'm not giving you anything else. Within the box. And if you want to be over here to make a left turn, that's fine. But as time goes by, you're going to see it's not necessary. We're not pulling a trailer. Don't turn so early either that you are hitting this cone. That's why I got higher cones here. Now, I am going to switch out this cone. I'm going to wind up buying 2 more of those kind of cones. Because what happens right here when people make a turn, again, I feel uncomfortable. Oh crap, they're either going to pull the clutch all the way in and take away all the power. That's why so many drops happen here or there. Or they go, oh crap, open the clutch and they go that way. Because what does speed do to our handlebars? Straighten them out. So that's where we go. Or people will get in here and in the middle of it, I don't like the way it feels anymore. Clutch open, now they go out this way. Or clutch closed and they drop. So I say set it and forget it for the most part. So the speed that you're coming up, wherever you are in the friction zone, that's allowing you to go at that appropriate speed, about 3 miles per hour, 2, whatever, just stay there. Stay there. Wherever your preload is, keep it there. So as you're approaching, drag that rear brake and just use the rear brake to control your speed. That's all you need to do. When you get about right here, you're good. Now, a lot of times people get here and they open the clutch, and what was going to be right in the middle, they end up here because they just opened up the clutch too early. Because people just want to get the hell out of that as early as possible, man. They don't like to stay in a turn. That's why when we get to the Snowman, well, we'll talk about that later, but that's why I like to keep people in the turn. I want you to hold that turn. We're going to talk about hold it, hold it, hold it. Questions? And then lastly, I'm going to have you guys stop, turn, and stop. Some of you guys were making that turn and stopping with the handlebars turn. I don't want the handlebars even slightly turned, right? And Dave did that. Not only did Dave have his handlebars turned, but he had one of those moments where I feel fall and time to stop. Oh no, that's the wrong way to do that. And with Lori's drop, I say this all the time to you guys, we already know if you feel fall and open up the clutch, you'll be fine. But if that doesn't happen and the bike does fall, once you feel those engine guards, saddlebag guards, once that hits the ground, let go of the handlebars. And the bars will do their job, the guards. But if you hold on, you're just gonna pull it beyond the guards and it's gonna scrape your fairing. Okay? All right, so I'm going to demonstrate it. Gigi was nice enough to bring my bike. Thank you, sweetie. And then you guys can have at it. Questions? No lean, guys. No lean. So that's a good speed. I'm going to stay right there. I'm not even using the brake yet, but I'm going to start using it right here. That nice? Right in the middle. Friction zone, friction zone, friction zone, rear brake. Foot up. Light pressure on the rear brake, 0 lean. Foot up, head and eyes. Rear brake, keeping it loaded, throttle, throttle, throttle. Smooth stop. Let's do it. All right, guys, exercise number 4. Starting with the left first. Had a nice, Trevino. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. Good, good, head nice. There we go, there we go. Work it out. Good job, that's just clutch, that's all. Head nice. Good, good. Clutch, clutch. Watch that foot, it's 10, 20. Just keep that clutch open, man. All right, guys, watch finesse. Straight up and down, beautiful. It's like it's on rails. No duck walking, you're duck walking. And a front brake. It's another 20. There we go, work it out, Bart. And Bart's bars are low, he still works it out. Good, easy on the rear brake, drag it. Friction zone, head and eyes, head and eyes. He's looking down the whole time. Up to 10, 20, another 20. Run like that. All right, let's do it. Foot up, foot up. There we go. Good, stay at that speed. Good, good, good. Head and eyes, start turning. Keep it loaded. Good, good. Friction zone, friction zone. Watch that foot. All right, another 10. Nice, Ruben. Good, nice and easy on that rear brake. Start turning. Head and eyes, head and eyes. There we go. That's right, just don't put a foot down. That's all I care about. So Lori's just got to get out of her head. I see Renee doing her push-ups. Lori's got to get out of her head because the rules don't change. Keep that throttle loaded. Follow those first 5 steps. And she wasn't planning on practicing today. I'm glad I got it here. Everything happens for a reason. I love those guys, and this is how I take care of people I love. Start turning, head and eyes, head and eyes. I gotta ask Dara where he's from. I forgot, but I hope he's close. I hope he'll be back, so I'll have more time to work with him. Good, slow down, slow down. Nice and easy on that rear brake. Nice, Cornette, nice. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Head and eyes, good. Easy on that rear brake. You're good, you're good. See, once you start jamming that bike, you're not gonna like the way that feels. Good, slow down, head and eyes, keep it loaded. Friction zone, keep it turned, keep it turned, keep it turned. And he didn't put a foot down, that's all I care about, guys. Good. Easy on that rear brake. Head and eyes, Warren. Head and eyes. Look at my camera. Keep it. Hold it. Hold it. Good. Good. Ah, lean. No lean. Same time. I'll let them go through at the same time. Straight up, good. There we go, work it out, baby. Oh, you're gonna stop right? You can stop wherever you want now. All right, straight through. Head and eyes, Trevino. Stop wherever you want. Good job, Trevino. All right, straight through, John. Not bad at all. All right, make sure you stay in that friction zone. Preload. There we go. It almost seems like I distracted you. You all right? Cramp? Good. High in that friction zone, Start over.
Not bad.
Yeah, so if you don't want to do it, don't, you know.
Okay.
You sure?
That's okay.
Start turning. Good. Hold that turn. Friction zone. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Good. There we go. We're not stopping yet, but I'll take it. We got to hurt your back more. That was better than when you weren't hurt. Wherever you want to stop. All right. Straight through. Beautiful. Folsom Prison handlebars from Tab Performance. Beautiful. All right, straight through. Nice, boy. Man, I can just imagine how he would be if his handlebars were higher. You sure you want to start from up here? You can start. You can back up. You good for here? Yeah. Head nod the whole time before you're looking over there. That's where you went. Look at my camera. Preload. Head nod. Pick that foot up. Stop. 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 You're too close. Back up some more. Go ahead. Go ahead. Trust me. You're not ready to be that close.
Okay.
All right. Preload. Hold the preload. All right, you're leaning though. You're leaning. No leaning. Stop wherever you want. All right, make sure you stay in that spot in the friction zone. Turn these handlebars and keep them turned. As long as you're in the friction zone, the bike's not gonna fall. You don't have to worry about that. Drag that rear brake, nice and easy. All right? Head and eyes, you're gonna be looking at my camera when you start turning. All right, let's do it. Reload. Hold it there. Good, hold it. Slowly release the clutch. Oh, you fight them. See the bike sitting? Open up the clutch. Open up the clutch. Preload, keep the load up. Give me some more. Give me some more. Open up the clutch. Open up the clutch. Open it up. Head and eyes. Rear brake, keep it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Good, good. All right. Ruben, that stop was much better. I want you stopping like that the rest of the day. Nice and easy. All right. Straight through.
Go lean?
I'm not answering that. Good. Straight through. Don't stop. Slow down, slow down, slow down. All right. Straight through. Preload. Make sure you follow the first 5 steps. See what I mean? Not following the steps. Preload that throttle and keep it loaded before you start opening the clutch. All right, get off that rear brake. All right, you're making them fight. Pull the clutch in. I can hear that you're in the friction zone, but you're holding the rear brake. You're making them fight. Okay. Preload. Preload, keep it low, give me more. Hold it there, I want to hear that sound. Start opening the clutch. Keep the throttle there. Start opening the clutch. Come on, get off the rear brake. All right, head and eyes. Keep it loaded, keep it loaded. There we go. He's leaning a little bit, but I'll take it. All right, straight through, Garnett. Nice. Easy with that rear brake. All right, straight through. Good, good. Easy with that rear brake. Nice. Nice. He's straight up. He's making the bike pop lock, but I don't care. He's straight up. All right, straight through, Warren. Easy on that rear brake. Head nice. Keep looking at my camera. My camera, not my cones. Easy on that rear brake. Nice. Straight through, straight through. All right. Laura, you got to get out of your head because there's nothing here that's different.
I know, it's just this, I haven't practiced with this and I'm like...
The only thing that looks a little bit different to me, these bars look wide as hell.
They are.
Yeah, so something to think about. Yeah. All right. Stay in the friction zone. Remember, as long as you're in the friction zone, Lori, nothing's going to happen. I'm happy the last time you didn't put a foot down. I don't care if you hit those cones. Yep. I don't care if you hit the cones, right? Yep. Once you start turning these bars, Lori, just keep them turned, drag that rear brake, stay in the friction zone, you'll be fine. Okay? All right, let's do it. Good. Stay at that speed. Start turning. Start turning. Keep it loaded. Keep it turning. Turn it. Turn it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Straight through. Yeah, you got to, yeah. Notice he's starting with the handlebars turn. Why? Because I made him get closer. That's right, work it out, baby. That's what I'm talking about. As soon as you feel it, address it. As soon as you feel it. Come on. All right. Nice, Joe. Easy on that rear brake. Nice. All right, easy. Smooth stop. Right through. Head nice. Easy on that rear brake. Lean in, lean in. All right, straight through them. I don't care if you hit cones. You didn't put a foot down. That's all I care about. That's trust and believe. Good. Open up the clutch. Start turning. Hold that turn. Rear brake. Keep it loaded. Watch your foot. Stop over here. Right turn to next. All right, that's what I thought. Head nice, Trevino. Good. Smooth stop. There we go. Good job. Keep it loaded. Papa D rides doing push-ups off camera. Come to a smooth stop. Right turns next. Good. Head nice. Straighten out. Good job, man. Good job. Back okay? Your back okay?
Yeah, just, I'm not drinking enough water. I started cramping up.
Okay. Come to a smooth stop. Right turns next. Nice. Come to a smooth stop. Nice. Easy on that stop, boy. Come to a smooth stop. Very nice, and you started turning late. Had to lock it, good job. Right there. All right, remember, even when you're pulling up here, you should be pulling just like we did over there, nice and slow. You're jetting to the stop. Friction zone, friction zone. Come to a smooth stop over here. Head nice. Good, hold that turn, hold it, hold it. Watch your foot. Shut it off. All right, you always want to shut it off first. Put your butt lower, put your butt lower. There we go.
Sorry about that.
What are you apologizing for? We don't apologize for these kind of things.
All right.
That's an occupational hazard out here. This was going to be your best turn too. Right turn's next. Nice. Same thing. Straight through. Come to a smooth stop. Good. Nice and easy. Preload. Open up that clutch. Good. Rear brake. Keep it loaded. Start turning. Head nice. Hold that turn. Hold it. Straighten out. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. All right. Come to a smooth stop. Smooth stop, Ruben. Smooth stop. That's not a smooth stop, man, but that was beautiful. All right. Same thing, as you're pulling up, I want you going nice and slow, okay? All right, come to a smooth stop over here. Preload. Keep it loaded. Slowly release the clutch. Drag the rear brake. Start turning. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. Rear brake. Rear brake. There we go. Easy. So remember, smooth stop. You're putting your foot down before you're ready to stop. You feel falling. You're putting your foot down. Make sure you're good. Smooth stop. But that was good. Smooth stop. Good job. Smooth stop. Turn him, turn him, turn him. All right, good job. He didn't put a foot down. Did you come to a smooth stop already? No? Okay. Smooth stop. Head nice. Nice. Easy on that rear brake, Warren. Did you come to a smooth? Oh my God.
That was not smooth.
Did you come to a smooth stop already over here? No, right? No. Okay, smooth stop. Copy and paste what you did before. That was beautiful. Good. Start turning. Stay in the friction zone. Drag the rear brake. Nice and easy. Hold that turn. Straighten out. There we go, Lori. Right turns. Love that. Congratulatory horn blowing. Nice. Straight through. Head nice. Nice control, man. Nice control. Reload. You got it. Nothing changes. Straight through. You turn really late there, John. Really late. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. You turn late, you make yourself have to work harder by locking the handlebars. Good. Hold that turn. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. You got it. Good job. Good. Drag the rear. Whoa, whoa. Drag the rear back. You're good. You're good. You like rights better than lefts. Definitely. That was smooth. Straight through. Head nice. Hold that turn. Hold it. Oh, yeah. She like rights better than left, too. Head nice. Good. Woo! Trust and believe, baby. Those bars, man. Those bars are murder. His front brake was all on his leg. Head nice. Start turning. Hold the turn. Turn the bars. There you go. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Straight through. Slow down. Slow down. There you go. There you go. He was going a little bit too fast at first. Good. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Good. Head nice. Look at my camera. You're looking down. There you go. All right. Straight through. Good. There we go. Keep it loaded. Nice, Warren. All right. So she's stabbing at her brake. Come to a stop? No, not here. Who are you kidding? All right, right turn. You see where he is? Inside. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but nice. Straight up. Oh, easy on that rear brake. So every time you stop, it's the same thing. You're not gradually stopping. When you get to a point, boom, and your bike is stopping like that. Smooth stop, okay? Use the friction zone if you need it. Head nice. Straight through. Good job. Move up. Move up. Move up. Move up. Move up. All right, this is where the ambassadors I've been putting them. Just got to start with the handlebars turn, that's all. Easy on that rear brake. All right, straight through. All right, straight through. Yep. Stop here and then straight through, yeah. Good, hold that turn, you're good. You're good. You're good, open up that clutch. You had it, Trevino. All you do is open that clutch. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Wherever you want to stop. All right, straight through. Start turning. All right, a little bit of a lean, not bad. Straight through. Good. Good. Woo, like butter, baby. All right, nice and easy. You like rights better than lefts. It's not even a question. Oh my God. Good, preload. Start turning. Watch your foot, watch that foot. Oh my God. That was a close one. Got to open up that clutch, that's all that is. Trust and believe. All right, straight through. There we go. That's the earliest you turn, nice. Oh. All right, straight through. Go, start turning. Keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Oh, thank you. And see, this is why I appreciate you. You're actually looking at the cones across from. Usually people just go, all right, Rob, I got you. Straight through, Garnett. All right, no lean, Garnett, no lean. It's not even a question which side you're more comfortable. Your right turns are just beautiful. Do the same thing again, copy and paste. No, not yet. Next one. Start turning. Good, good. Nice. All right. Going straight through. You want back up or you want to start from here? Okay, you're good? All right. Head nods, look at my camera. Keep looking at it. No big deal. Start over. That happens. We're on two wheels, man. Gonna happen. 30-30 on YouTube, guys. Rudy, we're going that way. Let's do it again. Keep going.
It's like my muscles don't want to react.
Well, the other issue is you were too close. Yeah. So when you go to start, open up the clutch a little bit quicker so it can be straight. You're good. Good. Pull it in. Start turning. Easy with that rear brake. And that's because as soon as he started to turn, he jammed his rear brake and the bike went like that. Nobody's going to like the way that feels. Now, I love the fact that you're trying your best to be easy with that rear brake. So Warren's got his toe on it, and that's it. All right, straight through. Head nods, Warren. All right, a little bit of a lean. A little bit of a lean. All right, nice and easy on those stops, okay? Straight through. No, straight through. Preload, good, head nice. Start turning, hold that turn. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Excellent. You again? Where the hell you come from? All right, come on, man. I know you're trying to get your head nice. Hold that turn, hold the turn. I'm gonna make him take off the mask. I don't know yet. All right. Smooth stop, take a break. All right. Straighten out. There we go. Take a break. Smooth stop, take a break. Woo! That's your smoothest stop of the day, man. Well, no, it's not, but it was good. Smooth stop, take a break. Take a break. Smooth stop, take a break. I didn't mean take a break right here, Trevino. Take a break over there. All right, smooth stop and take a break. Get some water. Nice. Take a break. Smooth stop, Dave, take a break. Smooth stop, take a break. Good, good, good. There we go. There we go. So that was good. That's an example of you're turning and you feel like the bike's gonna go this way. In that case, pull the clutch in. Let it start pulling. Nice. Very nice. Come to a smooth stop and then take a break. Good. Hold that turn, hold the turn. Straighten out, smooth stop, smooth stop. We're gonna work on those stops. Take a break. All right, boys, smooth stop, take a break. SS Goldwing, guys, on YouTube. Good job, man, take a break. Come to a smooth stop, then you can take a break. Preload. Head and eyes. Turn the bars. Head and eyes, look at my camera. You're looking down at the ground. All right, take a break. 10 push-ups. Smooth stop, take a break. Head and eyes, go on that. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Good job, man. All right, come to a smooth stop, then you can take a break. Good, good. Good, head and eyes. Turn it, hold that turn, hold it, hold it. Straighten out. Woo! Take a break. All right, come to a smooth stop. Oh, look at you. All right, come to a smooth stop, take a break. Head and eyes. Start turning, start turning. Yeah, reset. Good. There we go, hold that turn, there we go. Woo! Take a break, right in the middle. All right, come to a smooth stop and then we can take a break. Head and eyes, Lori, look at my camera. Good, easy, easy, easy. All right, so I got a little bit of a lean there because you got some speed. Also, you're doing this to your brake. So every time you make that turn, your bike's going like this. Just drag it, okay? All right, good job. All right, smooth stop, take a break. Head and eyes. Start over, start over. 10 push-ups. I like when you grab your front brake because I don't even have to be paying attention. It's like, bam! All right. Preload. Good. Hold that preload. Open the clutch. Good. Keep it in the friction zone right there. Drag the rear brake. Start turning. You're good. Open the clutch. Good. 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 Hold it. Oh, I'll take it, man. I'll take it, man. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to exercise number 5, single serpentine. Now it's lean time, baby. But it's more about just leaning, and we'll talk about that. You guys have any questions from exercise number 4? So again, guys, I spoke to some of you about this, but Lori in particular, doing this with your foot on the brake. So the bike's going like this. So remember, when you drag the rear brake, that just means you're gonna find a spot that's suitable and just hold it there. Drag, 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 drag. We got a lot of heavy braking. We got people pulling up here and stopping like this, you know. Again, that's why we start here. I want you to be conscious of that and focus on working it out. So again, what you guys are trying to do is you're trying to pull up to that exercise, come to a stop without the friction zone. If you do that, the bike's gonna wanna fall. And that's why you have stoppers like this. Friction zone, rear brake. Stay in the friction zone all the way until you're gonna put your foot down, then pull it in, if you have to. All right, lean time. I'm letting you guys know right now, we're skipping the figure 8. Exercise number 5, guys, single serpentine. Now I want lean, okay? And I don't, again, nothing excessive, but I don't want you going through here straight up. So the good thing about this exercise, yes, it's gonna get us accustomed to transitioning. And when we transition, remember, we don't transition slow. Transition, transition, transition. It's not emergent either, but that's what this is getting into your muscle memory. Sometimes it might be emergent, evasive maneuvers, where you swerve if the speed's appropriate. Again, if we're going too fast, we can't turn like this anyway. We turn like this. So that's why emergency braking and brake, sometimes you might not be able to stop right before what you're gonna hit. So brake, downshift, 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 and when you get to an appropriate speed, swerve. That's presence of mind. That's what this gives you. Tools in the tool belt. That's why we practice, right? So people have a tendency to do this exercise and they just want to do this. So they're barely turning the handlebars. They're going too fast, clipping every cone. That's the reason why I got taller cones just for this exercise, all right? Because I need you. See how wide my bike is out? All right, these cones are 15 feet apart. I want you to start wide and stay wide. Now, I'm not saying that I want you to come in here and be this far away from the cone. No. Start wide, and when you pass the cone, now you can be close to it. But stay wide. Go out here and start your next turn. You want to be closer to this cone than that cone. Because if you're close to the cone in front of you, over and over, it's just going to get tighter and tighter. Not impossible. You just got to slow down. You got to lean. I don't want you going so slow that you're straight up. That's what I love about this exercise. That exercise, I told you I don't want any lean. In order for you not to lean, you really can't go over 3 miles per hour. 4 miles per hour is going to cause you to lean. This exercise, 4 miles per hour is too slow. 5 is too slow. So the good thing about this is now we actually have some momentum that can help us. So when I do this exercise, I don't even use my rear brake, but I'm always covering it because if I'm going a little quickly, boom, just a quick correction to put me right back where I need to be. And I'm just using the fluidity. I'm showing this motorcycle who the boss is. I'm keeping my head and my eyes straight ahead, right? And that's all that is. Fluidity. Show the motorcycle who's the boss. Questions? I'm going to go through it, then you guys can go through it. Ugh. See, Gigi is not playing. She went and got a chair, found some shade. That's a California ambassador, baby. Lean it in. Lean it in. Head and eyes, straight ahead. So the other thing that going wide does is it gives you space. Like the straighter you are, the less space you have. So if you go wide, it's good, and you're gonna see that in the other exercises to come. Holding turns helps you, right? But don't hold it too long. Right there, I actually was going too fast. I had to correct it, slow myself down. Boom, get me right back where I need to be. Questions? Nice, head and eyes are straight ahead. Good, correction with the rear brake. Andy's nice and wide. SS Goldwing, baby. Front tire is nice and shined. Head nice, straight ahead, boy. Nice and smooth. Nice on the Stratoliner. There we go. Lean it in. Nice. Head and eye, straight ahead, John. Good, work it out. All right, we got Garnett here. There you go, work it out. Yeah, if you find a sweet spot, you don't have to keep changing stuff. Nice. Good. Good. Keep it loaded. Very nice. All right, we got Rudy here. Now I know it's Rudy. He took that face mask off. I knew that was coming off eventually. It's getting warm out here. Head nine, straight ahead, Rudy, looking at every cone. Good. Too much speed, too much speed. Nice. All right, we got Renee. Good, lean it in, good. Rear brake, too much speed. Good correction. Nice, Renee. Guys, we're only doing this one time. We're only doing it one time. Loaded. Good. Keep it loaded. Keep that throttle loaded, baby. See, guys, and that's why we got to keep it loaded, and we got to get all that stuff down before we start turning and leaning. All right, guys, we're going to move on to exercise number 6, the infamous U-turn. That was actually good, all right? I love the fact that I don't have much to say. You know, there was a couple of people that were going too slow. I sort of make going too fast. I sort of make the correction. Awesome. Thanks, Andy. Oh, 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups. I was on both brakes. I don't give a damn. You shouldn't be on the front one.
Now, Ambassador, 20, man, okay?
You're right. You're right. It should be a high penalty.
I haven't done it yet, but I will.
Okay, 10-4. I will say, I told Rudy the same thing. I said, I love it when you make it easy for me, Rudy. I didn't even have, my peripheral vision could have picked up that front brake grab. All right. Moving on, guys. Exercise number 6. Nobody has any questions on that? Yeah. Again, if that's something that you feel struggle in, like you surprised me, man. Bill, you were just, the first time no, you went twice, right? No, you went in once. I was very surprised by that. I keep forgetting to tell people the cone between the cone and that. I don't need you to go through that, but
That's my fault.
No, everybody did it though. Not everybody, but if you're comfortable, you did it.
That's the only thing I've practiced. I've never done any of this other stuff before.
Well, okay, it shows that you were good. But I will tell you this: right turns, left turns from a stop, highest failure rate. That was one of the questions yesterday, and you knocked it out. Most of you guys were better right than left. Right, in that exercise. Let's see if it carries over here, right? All right. Now, all I want from you guys here is everything that we've been doing. But now, I want you to turn the handlebars, keep them turned. That's why I was telling you guys in exercise number 4, when you were turning, hold that turn. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Again, speed, being appropriate. You guys come over here. 27 feet, that's what we have here to work with. This is 18 feet or less. As I've always said, this is not necessary, it's excessive. But I know certain people are gonna be in here. When you guys make your U-turn, I want you to come out of the U-turn straight. Everybody knows what I mean by that? You came in straight, I want you to go out straight. If you come out of that U-turn going that way, we're gonna talk about it, because I'm letting you know what I want. This is about being in control. Also, if you say, hey, I wanna try this width, but not here, so I'm gonna try it up there. If you try it up there, which is fine, and you're not gonna make it, don't go wide and then sneak back in here. No, I want you to go straight. So if that's how wide you went, go straight out. Okay, not a big deal, this is not a competition. This is all about speed, handlebar, lean, all right? I don't need anything excessive of any of them. I don't think telling you to, it may as well be excessive, but I don't think telling you to keep your head in your eyes looking in this direction is excessive. And I do understand that if you have an issue riding slowly in the friction zone, that me trying to tell you you're not gonna do it, right? You're gonna keep looking down. It's just, it's an instinct. So what I will tell you is head and eyes, handlebars. That means I want your head and your eyes turned before you turn the handlebars, all right? This is about safety. It's not about what's possible. Can I make a left turn looking right? Yes, because if my bars are turned, that's the way it's gonna go. So it doesn't mean, it's not magic that if you look, it's gonna automatically do it. But we need to get accustomed to doing that, because whatever you do here, you're doing out there. And if you're accustomed to turning like this, you're gonna do the same thing out there. And stuff happens fast out there. Head and eyes, I see something coming. It's not gonna be a handlebars. I'm gonna straighten out, rear brake, come to a stop, all right? All right, as soon as you turn your head and your eyes, and as soon as you turn your handlebars, I want you to commit to your lean right away. Nothing excessive, give me 50%. Like I said, I'm always looking at the light under your motorcycle. When you make that turn, head and eyes, handlebars, I'll usually see this. And then when you get to the apex, you look over here and see how close you are, and you realize you're not gonna make it. Now you lean. You just made that turn wider than it had to be. Head and eyes, handlebars, commit right away and hold it. Not like this, nothing excessive. Head and eyes, handlebars, commit. Turn your handlebars, 50%. You don't have to lock them. And you will be in 24 feet. That's really what I want. You have 27, I want 24 as a minimum. That's what I want. I don't always get what I want. Nobody does. All right? Head and eyes, handlebars. Hold the turn. Hold it. Hold it. Now start coming out so that you're straight. Because what happens is people start coming out early, and what would have been 24 feet is now 27. Okay? That's all we're doing here. As you're approaching, get your speed appropriate. 10, 11 miles per hour. Again, this is a field thing. After a while, you're not going to be looking at your speedometer or your tachometer. You're gonna know what a proper preload is by what it sounds like. So you can look at it initially and then listen to it and associate the sound with what you're seeing and go from there, right? And the more you practice on these things, you're gonna realize one day, I can't believe, part of you is gonna wanna look at people and go, what the hell, what are you not getting, man? This is nothing. That's why you'll never hear me say to anybody, this shit's easy. That's just gonna piss people off, right? And rightfully so, because it's not easy for anybody when they're first starting. Well, not for most people, all right? Any questions, right? This is about getting over fear and intimidation, but we deal with that with education and practice. And that's why we have to do all the stuff we did before we get here. Because believe it or not, smooth starts and stops helps this. Because the feeling that you were getting of, I don't want to fall, that was straight up. If you can't deal with that, how are you going to feel when you're leaning while it's moving, right? That's why trust and believe is so important. And a few of you guys had trust and believe moments in exercise number 4. Bart had one. And I love seeing that. I don't care if you hit those cones. I just don't want you to put a foot down. You scared the crap out of me, man. And again, guys, step number 5, pick up your foot as soon as the bike moves. I'm seeing a lot of you guys picking up your foot like this. And your heel is right at your saddlebag guard. I don't want that. Pick it up as soon as it starts to move, okay? Questions? Okay, we're gonna make left U-turns. We can't go in here like I want to, right behind another, because of the Joe Mike syndrome, So I'm trying to, and y'all, you keep putting videos up about it. If you guys are unfamiliar, I had them going at the same time, and this is why I tell you guys, that's why I love you guys. I learn all the time. I would never think to tell somebody to come out of a U-turn straight, but sometimes when I see people coming out and they're not straight, it didn't occur to me that in that moment, that's not what they intended to do. And if you ever do something you're not intending to do and you're not in control in that moment, right? Joe came around. Man, it was an impressive U-turn, but he never got out of it. And here comes Mike. Joe just came right this, and Joe front brake right here. Mike just went and fell off the bike. So that's that thing. Anyway, first time through, left U-turn. Second time through, I'm going to stop you, and you're going to make a left U-turn and stop. We're not even going to do the left U-turn and then do it and stop. First time, straight through. Second time, stop. Left U-turn, smooth stop. I guess you guys thought, hey, this is exercise number 4. I don't have to stop smooth anymore. All day. I got to play back. I almost said tape. That's what Mike's always doing, dating himself. Nobody's using tape anymore. I said it right at the beginning. All day today, we're stopping smoothly. All right? And then we're going to do the same thing right. Straight through, and then stop, U-turn, stop. I'm a demo, then we can do it. All right, so that speed is good. No rear brake. Head and eyes, handlebars, hold that turn, hold it. Straighten out, straighten out. That's it. Let's do it. Nice. And now they got to make a right turn. Nice, nice and easy. Nice, baby. Go ahead, nice. Friction zone, friction zone. Nice, Dave. SS Goldwing. Nice, boy. Nah, I watched a million videos of Renee practicing U-turns. It's a new bike for her. Nice, Renee. Very nice. And you might think she's right on these cones, but she started off of the cone, so. Head nice. Good. Keep your speed up. Good. Keep your speed up. Head nice. Hold the turn. Hold the turn. Nice. Very nice. Good. Head nice. Nice. Nice, Rudy. Good, keep that speed up. Speed up, too slow. Give me some more speed. Watch that foot, 10, 20. You're gonna do push-ups for everybody. You're a big guy. Keep that speed the same, don't change anything. See, he's changing stuff, and that's why. Beautiful. Do my bike proud. Come to a smooth stop. Right turn's next. Smooth stop, Andy. Smooth stop. All right, come to a smooth stop. Nice, Trevino. There we go. All right, come to a smooth stop. All right, nice and easy, man. Nice and easy. Good job. All right, come to a smooth stop. Remember, guys, we don't want to be changing stuff. That's when stuff happens. You start changing stuff. That's why I say find an appropriate speed. All right, Dave, you're going too slow there. That's why you can barely lean. All right, a little bit more speed next time. Right turns next. When you start changing stuff, that's when stuff starts to happen. All right, come to a smooth stop. Woo! Outstanding, boy. All right, come to a smooth stop. Looking good, Renee. Good. Good, hold it, hold it. Woo! Smooth stop. Smooth stop, and I'll take it. Beautiful. This is bullcrap. You only clap for the females. All right, come to a smooth stop. Good, good, open the clutch, good, good, head nice. Lean it over, head nice, keep it loaded. Keep it loaded, good. Straighten out, smooth stop. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, man. All right, come to a smooth stop. Good. All right, smooth stop. We got, like I said,
Grab that front brake,
but you didn't. Exactly. Good job, man. Nice stop. Nice stop. All right, come to a smooth stop. All right, remember, when we turn at slow speeds, we counterbalance. You're turning like this, all right? If it works for you, that's fine. Good job. All right, come to a smooth stop. That's another 10, 20. Smooth stop. All right, right turns next. Nice stop. Come to a smooth stop. Right turns next. Smooth stop. Smooth stop. All right, come to a smooth stop. Smooth stop. Right turns next. And that's because Joe didn't commit to the lean right away. When you don't commit to this tight turn right away, right there. So, yeah, right. From over here, I said, what's going on over there? I thought you had a dude on the back. I didn't know who that was. Oh, I see the van now. Okay. All right, come to a smooth stop. We're going to talk about those shoes later, Tanya. All right, right turns next. So I'm glad Mario put his wife on the back. The rules don't change, guys. The rules don't change. Straight through. Nice. Straight through. Nice. Keep it loaded, baby. Throttle's low. I hear chug along. I damn sure don't want to hear chug along when you're making 18-foot U-turns or less. The only thing keeping that bike up is power to the rear wheel. Keep that speed constant. Keep it constant, Dave. Dave is still changing stuff. As soon as he gets to the top, he's slowing down. Excuse me, Bart. Work it out, baby. There you go. Good. Keep that speed. Heading nice. Woo! Oh, yeah. You love right turns. You love them. Right turns are just smooth as butter, man. Good. Heading nice. Heading nice. All right. Straight through. Straight through. Come out straight. We're not stopping yet. All right, it's 10, 20. 40 altogether. Go ahead, nice. Head nice. Look at me. Come to me. All right. Nice. Come out straight. You're crooked. We're not stopping yet. You're supposed to be facing that way, not this way. But we're not stopping yet. Next one through. Stop. Straight through. Go ahead. Nice. Oh, easy. Good correction. Good correction. There we go. Straight through. What the hell are you doing? Oh, he started all over. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to be in there. Nah, that don't count, man. Come back in. What the hell? I just realized it's Ruben. In there, in the box. Yeah, there we go. I don't like the way Ruben looks. Ruben's like this. Oh, you going here? Yeah. All right, U-turn. Come to a stop. Smooth stop. Easy, smooth stop, Andy. All right, offset.
First time on this bike, I made it in under 18 feet.
I still want a smooth stop. Offset double serpentine. All right, come to a smooth stop. Nice, next exercise. All right, come to a smooth stop. Nice head, nice, man. Good U-turn. Next exercise. All right, Dave. Yep.
If I heard you correctly, you got to have more speed to keep that lean and take it sharper.
Yeah, and I was saying you're changing stuff in the middle. Like as soon as you get to the top, you slow down.
Okay.
If you keep everything the same, you just right through it. Let the friction zone pull you through it.
Okay.
All right. Good. Hold that speed. I was saying hold that speed. Okay. Good. Head nice. Hold the speed. Smooth stop. All right. Next exercise. Good job. All right. Come to a smooth stop, boy. Good job. Nice stop. Come to a smooth stop over here. Nice head, nice. Very nice. Next exercise. All right, come to a smooth stop. Reload, good, good, good. Good, head nice. Straighten out. Good job. What's going on, brother? Come to a smooth stop over here. There we go, that's what I want. A smooth stop. That's Parker, guys. He just showed up. That's what I love. Parker's a V.I. preloader. You know we're having a practice session. Smooth stop over here. And he just showed up, came out, jumped on Andy's bike. Right at it. Straighten out, smooth stop, smooth stop. Ah, we're gonna work on that. Good job, man. Yeah. No. No, that was good. That was good. All right, smooth stop, Rudy. All right, good job. We're gonna talk about why Rudy is almost line to line. You just gotta turn those handlebars a little bit more and lean a little bit more. His speed is perfect. All right, come to a smooth stop, John. Good, good, good. See, holding it too long. Yeah, you're holding that turn too long. When you go in that friction zone, sometimes you're changing the amount that you're in the friction zone. That's why you're like, you know, once you find a good spot, just hold it there, John. You're good to go. All right, next exercise. All right, come to a smooth stop, Garnett. Nice and easy on that rear brake. Good, good. Hold that, hold that. Woo! Best win of the day, man. Beautiful. Don't pass that line.
Don't pass it?
Don't pass it. So you might want to back up. So yeah, I'm going to give Joe a different challenge. Easy, I want a smooth stop. Good job, Joe. Excellent job. Anybody else you putting on the Angel I don't know about? All right, smooth stop. All right, yellow socks. All right, guys. So everybody voted. We're going to skip exercise number 7, the figure 8, in the interest of saving time. We're going to move on to exercise number 8, offset double serpentine. Let's do it. All right. You guys have any questions regarding the U-turn? That was phenomenal, man. That was really good. Rudy. No, what you got?
I was gonna say, do I like put a little more speed to it in order to get that lean, or with this?
Good question.
Because I felt like I was going too slow, but I see everybody else is going.
So good question. Rudy said his question is, do I need to add more speed to add more lean? And the answer is no. Your speed was. It's so funny you should ask that because I said it on the video already. I said right now Rudy is pretty much almost line to line. What do we need to do to tighten his U-turn? His speed, your speed's perfect. You just need to turn the handlebars more or lean more. So, like for instance, if you look when Joe went, I told Joe, well you may not know, when Joe stopped to make the U-turn, he's in the 18-foot box. And I told Joe, don't pass this line. So now I'm not giving Joe room to go straight. I just want him to turn. Because Joe's thing is Joe can make an 18-foot U-turn in his sleep. But Joe still doesn't commit to the lean right away. And that's why his U-turn, you were doing the same thing. It becomes a swoop. Because you don't commit right away, you see you're not going to make it at that current lean. So now you lean more at the last minute, and it creates a, and that's why Andy did the same thing. And that's why I told him I wanted a smooth stop, and he was like, I forgot what he said, something about a new bike or something. I don't want to hear that crap, right? You still trying? No, it's not going to work, man. No, you could lean hard, but that's got nothing to do with bringing it to a smooth stop. That's what I'm talking about, the smooth stop. So you don't have to, if you commit to the lean right away, it makes you not have to actually lean it as much, right? Now, his bike, you're going to have to lean it, he's going to have to commit and lean it more because it doesn't turn like the other bike. So I know what he's talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the stop, all right? So with you, all you have to do is turn more, lean more. You know how sometimes I show you, I'll get on my bike and I'll just go in a circle and I'll put the boards on the floor. And I do that just to show you at 8 miles per hour because that's the fastest I'm going. Any faster, I can't stay in this space. But the only thing keeping the bike up at that speed or that lean is power. So if I fluctuate even a little bit down, the bike's gonna go down. So I'm only asking you to give me a little bit of lean, 50%, and a little bit of handlebar turn. So that's all you need to do. Your speed is perfect. And like what Dave was doing is when he would get to the top of the turn, and a lot of people do this, they slow down, right? It's time to lean, slow down. Slowing down and leaning don't go together. So now he winds up almost straight up. Trevino was going very slowly. And I started to tell him I need some more speed, but he still leaned. And he's still within 24 feet. If you're still within 24 feet, I don't care, right? I just don't want you to be hesitant to lean this motorcycle. Like, I don't want you to be worried about that, right? Because that's what this is designed to do. It's designed to lean, okay? All right, any more questions? That's a good question, right? And I want you to come back on the day when it's a regular session so we can, we can work on that. But you're looking really good, Rudy. All right, exercise number 8, guys. Offset. This saved us a lot of time skipping the figure 8. Offset double serpentine. Okay, now we're going to be doing the hold it thing, right? That's your entrance right there. Double cones. Nobody here, I don't think anybody needs the green cones. The green cones would be to go around if this was too tight for you, right? But if you do need it, I want you to use it. Here's what you're going to do. This is the entrance. I usually have my bike here, but I don't know. I forgot that the entrance was here, not over there. This is how I want you to come in. I don't want you to come in like this. I want you to come in at an angle. That's the next gate you're going to. But you're not going to go straight to that gate. So now the first thing we're going to do here is exercise number 5. Remember in exercise number 5, I said the longer you hold the turn, the more space you have? So as soon as you get in here and you pass these cones, act like you're in exercise number 5. Dip. Hold that lean. Now every time I tell people to hold this turn, they dip slightly and then they go like this. And then they right back to what I don't want, which is going right to this. If you go right to this cone, right to these cones, if you have an issue leaning the bike, you're going to end up all the way over here. And now you're beyond the next gate. So people do that. They come all the way over here, and then they'll come here and slide through it. It's not really the exercise, but hey, you're working it out. That's just going to get tighter as you go up. So when you come through here, dip and hold it. I want you facing that way. Head and eyes, look at that gate. When you look at that gate, head and eyes, your motorcycle should be facing that direction. Handlebars. And hold this turn. Favor the outside cone. I don't want you hugging this cone because you're just robbing yourself of space. Hold it. When you get to this gate, look at the gate you came from and hold the turn. Hold it. This is again, I'll tell people to hold it. They start coming out right here. You're robbing yourself of space. Hold the turn. I want you facing that gate. You don't have to go all the way to it, but if you transition head and eyes, handlebars from right here, look at all of that space you have. Hold it. Hold it. Same thing. Once I get to this gate, head and eyes, looking at the gate I came from. Go for it. Oh, don't start coming out here. Hold it. Head and eyes, transition. Do it fluidly. Don't do a lot of changing with your speed. Once you find a good speed, stay there. Cover the rear brake to make corrections. Head and eyes, handlebars. Head and eyes, handlebars. And transition. Don't transition slowly, like I said in the exercise number 5. Transition. At no time should your handlebars be straight in this exercise. Okay? Questions? Now let me run through it. I said run through it because where's Garvin? Did he leave? No. Dip it. Hold it. Hold this turn, head and eyes, hold it, transition. Head and eyes, hold it, transition. Hold that turn, hold it, transition. Let's do it. Nice. Very nice. See the swoop?
Care if I sit on it?
The motorcycle? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, definitely the motorcycle.
Keep the speed up, Trevino, keep the speed up. Favor the outside cone. Nice. Dip it in, good, nice dip. But remember guys, you don't need a lot of speed, good. He made a correction right there with the rear brake. That was nice. There we go. Head and eyes are good. Nice, easy, easy. There we go, made the correction. Woo! Nice. Down, stop duck walking. Stop duck walking. Nice. Look how wide he went out there. Very nice, boy. Hey, boy. Nice, Dave. Good. Hold that turn. Hold it. Transition. Nice. Good. Hold that turn, hold it, transition. Very nice. Keep the speed up, good, good, transition. There we go. Holding it nicely. That's what's giving him the space. He's a little wide, but he's good. All right, right there, he's past the gate, but he's good. Hold the turn, hold, transition. Good. Hold that turn, hold it, transition. Good, hold it, transition. Good, there we go. Good, keep your speed up, hold it, transition. Using the green cones, and I like the fact that I didn't have to tell him to do it. I love it. Hold it, good. Very nice, Darryl, very nice. Keep it loaded, baby. Good job, man. Good. Hold that turn, hold it, transition. Good, good. You all right? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What happened there?
I don't know. Pull in the clutch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything was looking good, and then when you got to that turn, you pulled the clutch in, down she goes. So yeah, that's what he did, guys. He pulled the clutch in and he had it in too much. Bike right over. All right. All right, hold that turn, Rudy. See how wide you are? If you didn't hold the first one. That's why you gotta hold that turn. Hold it. See, Rudy's still trying to go through these gates. See, too wide. There we go. That's how he should have held the first turn. Look at the difference. And that long hold is going to enable him to get through that one. That's what it is, guys. That was right from the start. He did that wrong. Make sure you hold that turn. Good. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. Stay in the friction zone. Transition. Good. Keep your speed constant, John. Stay in the friction zone. Transition. You're transitioning slow, John. Good. Hold the turn. Clutch, clutch, clutch. That's all that is. You got the clutch in too much. There we go. That's what I want to see. That's easy with that clutch. All right. All right, good. Hold that turn. Hold it. Transition. Good. Hold that turn. Hold it. Transition. Hold it. Transition. Nice. Hold it. Watch your foot. Oh, man. Oh, this is new. Oh, I was about to say, what the hell is he doing? Oh, no, this is not good for your back, man. Put your back against it, your butt. Okay. All the way down on the seat. Good. Pull those handlebars towards you. No, other way. Pronated grip. Turn your hand the other way. Okay. No, turn your hand the other way on the handlebar. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Baby steps back. All right. Why did it drop?
I don't know.
It's a rhetorical question. It's always the same answer.
Yeah.
Clutch. When you got right here, you pulled the clutch in too much. Okay. You were looking fine. The leans were good. You were the more you went and progressed into it, the better your holds were getting. And then when you got right there, I don't know whether you didn't like the way it felt. You pulled that clutch in, right down. Looking good, man. Joe, right to the gate. Right to the gate. Don't swing left, just right to it. Right behind him. Right to it. There we go. Got his wife holding the camera. Doing Angel proud. Beautiful. Hold that turn. Hold it. Transition. He's holding this. Nah, you're done. Now holding the turn long enough. So now he's past the next cone. All the way over. Transition. I wanted you to hold that longer. See how close he is to this gate? He's not holding the first turn long enough. And that's what the green cones are for. Because some people are not going to be comfortable making that turn. They feel like if they hold it long, they're going to have to make a sharper turn. So that's what that's about. All right, guys, so we're going to move on to the last numbered exercise, the Abominable Snowman. And we're going to talk about that whole reason why people, I tell them to hold it, and they just say, no, I'm ready to turn. Here's the biggest issue I see that people have in that exercise. One, clutch control. If you start doing all this stuff, but that's why I tell you, even when you're making a U-turn, find it, hold it. Actually, I started telling you that in exercise number 4. Find a good spot and stay there. Don't change a bunch of stuff. Okay, but I do get that when we're doing transitions, some people, stuff starts getting readjusted and they got to, so I get that. But the main problem is that first turn. When I tell you guys to come in and go to the left, most of you just, like I said, you slightly go to the left, and I know why. It's because you feel like if I go this much to the left, how am I going to make that turn? I'm going to have to lean a lot. So I get it. So that's why people go, screw you, Rob, that's enough. And then eventually they're passed. Because if you have an issue leaning the bike, if you do a half lean here, forget about it. The first turn, you're going to be past the next gate. And after that, you're just doing maintenance and you're straight up. So you have to do that. It's a good exercise to get you comfortable. Head and eyes, lean. Head and eyes, lean. And hold it. You got to hold that. Huh? Exactly. Snap your head, handlebars. Head and eyes, handlebars. Some of your head and eyes are actually good. It's not the issue. And like John's still struggling keeping that bike in a good speed in the friction zone. All right? But again, holding it is going to give you more space to work. The longer you hold it, you'll be fine. So that brings it. Oh, any questions on that, guys? All right. And a couple of you guys, I asked you when you dropped your bike what happened. Both of you said, I don't know. It's a rhetorical question. It's always the same answer. You pulled your clutch in. Remember, the only thing keeping it up, especially when you're in the lean, not going fast, is power to the rear wheel. So it's not going to fall unless you take that power away. All right? Okay. That brings us to the exercise where all we're doing is holding it, holding it, holding it. Right? This is the Abominable Snowman. Right now, you're standing in the 27-foot circle. Keep in mind the circle's tighter than the box. But you still have room. I don't cone you all the way in. Like, you got room here, you know, between each cone. We got 27, 25, 22, 18. The green cones just separate the circles. There's no pressure for you to go any further than you want to go. But this is your entrance and your exit. So when you go through here, yesterday nobody got this right. I said, when you come in here, if you're going to make a left turn, placement, this way I want your wheels. Your front wheel. Placement in the vicinity of this. Hug them. That's what nobody knew. It was a fill in the blank. Placement, hug them. Hug these two cones. Because if you start committing and you're right here, you're going to have to make it up over there. We're in a circle. Now, for most people, if you lean a lot, that's not an issue in this circle. But it will be an issue down there. So we play how we practice. So I want you, especially if you have an issue with wheel placement, if that's an issue you have, even in the big circle, I want you to place, hug, commit. When you get to the 12 o'clock spot, now commit. And hold this turn. Don't be changing a bunch of stuff. Hold it. Don't do this with your brake. Don't do this with your clutch. Just hold it. Smooth, smooth. And if this is all you want to do, go right back out right there. Where's Daryl? Oh, Daryl. And big ups to you, man. I didn't have to tell Daryl, listen, man, maybe you should go through the green. I said I didn't think anybody was going to go through, but I don't know. And he took it upon himself to say, I'm going to go around the green cones just to get, because nothing changes. He still has to do the same thing. Hold it, head nudge. He just has more room to do it. And he did it perfectly. That's what I like to see. Listen, a hero is nothing but a sandwich. We got to be from New York to know that. I said that down here. They were like, what are you talking about? We don't call them heroes. It's whatever the hell they call it. Anyway, if you're going to make a right turn, come in here, placement, hug them, commit, head and eyes. Now in this exercise, my head, I'm usually like this. I don't look all the way over my shoulder because I'm in this exercise. I know there's nothing's here. But when I go to the top and I say commit, then I'm looking at the exit. I'm looking at the next place I'm going to go. If you're going to go to the next one, go around, come through here. Now sometimes people hit these cones because they're trying to get over here as much as possible. I'm letting you know it doesn't matter. You have plenty of space. Come here. Even if you put your front wheel here, your back wheel's here. So don't worry about that. You're fine. You're going to hug these two cones anyway, so you're going to make that up. And then commit. If this is all you're going to do, you can go right back into that one and go out. And so on and so forth. If you want to go to the top, go to the top. If you don't, you don't. Again, that's excessive. Now for Trevino's motorcycle, 25 feet might be the most he's going to do. Maybe even 22. Not 18, and that's fine. Any questions on this? All right, I'm not going to run through it. Mario is, just to show you guys what's what. All right, so Mario's going to go through. Placement. Hug those two cones. Commit. And you see there's a ton of space there because he doesn't need it all. Throttle is nice and smooth. Placement, hug them, commit. Yeah, exactly. But that's why you got to hug these cones, guys. I don't mind. So he said I didn't hug him. And that's all that was. He didn't hug the cones. You don't have the same amount of space to give up once you get up here in 18 feet. You don't. You have to place them and you have to hug them. Go all the way to the top and then commit. But you see here the cone, he didn't panic. He didn't put a foot down. Stay in the friction zone. The bike's not going to fall. Even if the front wheel slips out, you stay in the friction zone. You need to give it some more, give it some more. Commit. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So, first time he went through, what did he tell me? I didn't hug him. Like I said, he could give up a lot of space in the other ones, but once you get up there, you have to place your wheels properly, otherwise it's not gonna happen, right? So, good job. Also, he hit a cone. So a lot of the times people will hit a cone in a lean and they immediately panic. He had the pucker effect. I don't have to ask him. I know he did. His wife's on the back too, right? But all you got to do is stay in the friction zone. Even if the wheel goes like that, the power is going to keep picking right back up. All right? All right, good job, Mario. And wifey, good job too. She got the camera. She's like, all right, Andy. Look at that. See? He placed it and he hugged them. He doesn't need it out. He doesn't need all that space, but he's gonna practice placing his wheels properly. Look at that. Very nice. Nice and smooth. Excellent wheel positioning. Now, knowing Andy, he's gonna come out of this 18-foot circle and then go right back into it. Usually he'll go right here. Oh no, this time he didn't do it, okay. Very nice, Andy. Hear his throttle? Hear how steady it is? Not too high, not too low. Nice, Andy. I also want you guys to pay attention to both of their throttles. Steady. The RPMs are steady, not too high, no chug-a-lug, just steady. If everything is steady and smooth, the bike's gonna move steady and smooth. Go ahead, boy. Bart's a little early there. He's going to have to lean it over here. You're good, you're good, you're good. Oh, I didn't know Bart was going in there. Commit! Watch that foot! That's 30. Trust and believe. Go all the way over, Trevino, all the way over. All right, hug him. Hug him. Pick up that speed. Commit. Commit. There we go. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Excellent. There we go. Use all your space. He's definitely got a more sensitive throttle and clutch. Right there, see how early he is, but it doesn't matter. It's 27 feet, he's got plenty of space. All right. Too early! Too early! Whoa! That heel hit that saddlebag. That heel hit that saddlebag, but he was way too early. Again, he's on the road glide. He don't know where his front wheel is. So he owes me 10 push-ups for putting his foot down. And I'm telling you guys, his heel, it hit that saddlebag guard. All right, going that's way too early. Yeah, giving up space. Next! Next! Stop duck walking that bike, Daryl. Yeah, give me some preload. Give me some preload. Hold that turn. Good, good. Come back in. Come back in. Good. Hold that turn. Hold it. Keep it loaded. Keep it loaded. Hold the turn. Hold the turn. Hold the turn. Hold the turn. All right. All the way over. Good. Hug him. Commit. Good. Good. Ah, clutch.
Should never done that.
Well, nobody does it on purpose.
Exactly what I did.
But your wheel placement was perfect right there. Perfect. All right, he's early, but he's in 27 feet. Good. All the way over, all the way over. Too early, too early. Way too early. Preload, preload, I don't hear it. Yeah, that preload's low. Easy on that rear brake, Ruben. Easy on that rear brake. Easy on that rear brake. Nice. Good. Hold the turn. Hold the turn. All the way over, Ruben. All the way over. Hug him. Commit. 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 Good. Hold that turn. Hold it. Don't do the next one. Keep going. All right, you're good. You're good. I wasn't gonna push him. Right, all the way over, Joe. Hug him, commit. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Wheel placement was beautiful. Look at his head and his eyes. Beautiful. Nice, Joe. All right, guys. One time, that's it. Bonus time. Haven't done it in a while. The maze with a keyhole. Let's do it. This is the maze backed by popular demand for today. That's it. All this is a series of 18-foot U-turns. If you come in here, you're making 2 lefts and 1 right. If you enter on that side, you're making 2 rights and 1 left. That's it. There's a keyhole there too. You can totally ignore the keyhole if you want. All right. If you decide to do that keyhole coming from this way, make sure when you come around this turn, get all the way to the right and go all the way to the top, because you're going to have to come around and still get in that keyhole. All right. However you do it, I don't care how you do it. All right. We're going to do this twice. Whichever way you start the first time, do it the opposite way the second time. So last time Mario tried this with his bride on the back, the keyhole wasn't happening. He kicked her off. Next! SS Gold Wing, baby. Nice, man. Got Joe going now. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nope. Beautiful. All right, son. They got Mario with the wife with the 360 camera. He's early right there, but he leans enough, it doesn't matter. First world problems. Where's Joe? Oh. Oh, why? How come Riding and Wrenching's not over here? Where's Riding and Wrenching? Get your ass over here. There we go. That time Mario went out wide. That was his mistake before. Nice. His wife is back there smiling, having a good old time. Gigi shooting into the sun. You ain't gonna be able to see nothing, Gigi. Wait till he's coming this way. He's a Spaniard. He said he's Dominican. That ain't happening. All right. I know that's what you mother fathers waiting for all day anyway. There we go. Well, he went over that line. He's out. All right, guys, to lean or not to lean. Don't hit a cone. To lean or not to lean, that's the question. All right, we got Andy going first. To lean or not to lean. 3 cones. 4 cones. 5 cones. 6 cones. 7 cones. Next. 7 cones. Sometimes stuff happens, man. All right, see, you're out, boy. 0 cones. 0 cones. Mario just put his balls up on the tank. He don't have a seat like you. It's an extended reach seat, the worst seat. Two cones. 3 cones. 4 cones. 5 cones. 6 cones. 7 cones. 7 cones. 1 cone. 1 cone. Now right here with this bike, he can do this at a much higher speed. But oh, that's it. 3 cones. 3 cones. I don't give anybody any tips here. We can just apply everything we've used today. 0 cones. Best of 3. Two cones. 3 cones. Going a little fast, so it's going to get tight on him. Yep, he's going too fast. 5 cones. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Nice, Q. 7 cones. All right, Jungle Motorcycle Adventures. Wearing the belt. Slow speed champion. Very nice. Seven cones. We got 3 people with, no, 4 people with 7 cones. Mario, Andy, Joe. That's it. 1 cone, Dave. All right, second attempt for Andy. Seven cones. So with these 4 guys that are tied to 7 cones, I'm gonna add in, they have to lean. Do it like a single serpentine and see who can get the furthest. I've done it, so you can do it. 2 cones, boy, 2 cones. Two cones. I'm dying to tell this guy he was just going too fast before. Let's see if he figures it out. Yep, you're going a little bit slower now. There we go. Ah, that's it. 0 cones, 0 cones. Two cones. If you look at it, you're gonna hit it. You're looking at it the whole time. He stared this cone down. He stared that cone down and went right into it. See right there, boy, it's turning a little bit too late. But he's got to clear this long bike too. There we go. That's the furthest he's gotten so far. Good, good. All right, 3 cones. See, that's a clutch control thing. 2 cones. All right, this is your 3rd time. Too much speed again. That's it. 3 cones. All right. 3 cones. 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 3 You only went once. Well, it's a best of 3. All of you guys got 7 cones. So if you guys get 7 again, the third time that you go, I'm gonna make you do it leaning, like a serpentine. See who gets the furthest. That's what I was about to try. I've done it, so. I'm gonna get my 7 first. So yeah, exactly. Sounds a little cocky. Let's see what happens. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. If these guys all make 7 again, or even if it's just 2 of them, the third time, I'm gonna make them do it like a single serpentine and lean. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Woo! To lean or not to lean. That's what I'm talking about. And that's why that exercise is called to lean or not to lean. Because if he didn't lean there, he wasn't making it. He had to trust and believe right there. That's what that was. That's it, you're out, Q. 3 cones. So now it's just Andy and Mario. And if Joe gets it, it'll be Andy, Mario, and Joe. Uh-oh, he ain't making this one. Ah, 6 cones! All right, it's just you two. Do it leaning. See how many you could get leaning. This is for all the marbles. He's done right here, is he? There he is. 4 cones. Oh, too much speed, I think. Seven cones, baby! All right, guys, Mario's the winner. Andy, Mike's holding up 4 fingers for some reason. Maybe he saw something I didn't see. All right, we're gonna move on to follow the leader, guys. Follow the leader.
I need to step back. Constantly online, causing me setbacks too. Every day see so many people doing the things you do, and they're doing it better too. Whoa, whoa. It's like, why should I even try when there's always some other guy who's way ahead of you, but makes it look easy? Why would they need me? Oh, I hear it now. I'm just being needy. I try not to envy you, to get angry you do it better than me. I try not to hate myself, to lose confidence, but you always do it better than me. I just wanna be loved like you. I just want them to see me too. Just wanna be the one they choose, yeah. I just wanna be loved. That's really, really good for you, yeah. Everything you do is cool, it's kind of unbelievable. It's also unachievable, yeah, almost inconceivable. I'll never do it like you do. And I know I'll grow in a who's supposed to be, but self-doubt comes easy, and I've tried almost everything, but it just hasn't worked yet. I try not to envy you, to get angry you do it better than me. I try not to hate myself, to lose confidence, but you always do it better than me. I just wanna be loved like you. just wanna be loved. Ooh, I hate comparison, cause it makes me feel lesser than striving for perfection, thinking somebody will see me then. No, don't get me wrong, really want everybody to succeed, but can we start with me? Like, why was it her and not me? Why was it her and not me? Wish someone could redesign me, then I'd have the style to find me. Why was it her and not me? Why was it her and not me? Envy is gonna blind me. Why was it her and not me? Better than me. Try not to hate myself. Lose confidence. I just wanna be loved like you. I just wanna see me too. Just wanna be the one they choose. Yeah, I just wanna be loved.
Very simple, guys. See the lines on the ground? I'm talking about the ones that are vertical. If you hit that line, that's it. Just stop. Stay right there. If you put a foot down, just stop and stay right there. I'm going to say on your mark, get set, and I'm going to blow my whistle. When my whistle blows, after that, if you keep your foot on the ground after that, just stay right there. You're out. Photo finish camera, if we need it. Any questions? Preloaders and VI Preloaders, start your engines. On your mark, get set. What's up? Mario and Joe is still in. Joe, you got it! Buddy's still in? Okay. Will is out. Barnett's out. Uh-oh. Andy and Joe. Mario's still in. Joe's out. Andy, you got it, Andy! Dave is out. Go ahead, his foot down. Mario's still in. Joe's still in. Photo finish. Joe, you got it! That's it, winner! You enjoy yourself?
This is different. I did, man. You know what I'm saying? I just made a little video real quick to say that this is needed, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
Doing these exercises out here, you need it in everyday riding. You know what I mean? You gotta have this kind of stuff, man.
You did.
And I thought I was pretty decent until I got out here, and I'm like, oh, wake up call.
You know, so I had a preconceived notion based on you. So, in things that you told me. I wasn't expecting to see what I saw here. You're pretty good, right?
I mean, I've been watching your videos for 3 years.
Yeah, but you got to practice, man.
I know. Seat time don't equal practice.
That's
I know,
right.
I know that.
Do you remember what you rated yourself when you first came out here?
When I first came out here, I'd say about a 3.
Any change in that number?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna stay at 3 right now. I'm humble enough to say.
There we go.
To keep it at 3. You know what I mean? So I'm still gonna practice, man.
Listen, don't make this a one-time thing, man. Hope to see you out here again, man.
Okay, sure thing, man.
All right, this guy's a local, and sometimes he's working on Saturdays, but I do this on Sundays too sometimes. All right, man.
Okay.
All right, first of all, awesome shirt, man. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You enjoy yourself?
I had a ball.
Good, man. Good. Do you remember what you rated yourself when you first came out here?
Yeah, it was a 4.
Any change in that number?
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Maybe a 1.5.
Okay. But you know what you need to work on, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Everything. I had a great time, though, man.
Good. That's what I love to hear, man.
And I'll be back.
That's what I like to hear, too. All right. You enjoy yourself, man?
Oh, phenomenal. I mean, between yesterday and today, just the camaraderie.
Yeah.
Hanging out with all like-minded folk. And then, too, taking advantage of what you're offering.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of increasing your slow speed skills.
Mm-hmm.
It makes a difference. I was just telling them, we went on a trip not too long ago, and up there, I think, we're up in, I forget which part of New York, but there's road construction. Just flipped a U-turn like it was nothing. And kept it moving. So like you mentioned, it gives us options.
That's right.
And the options are it just, and that increased the confidence as well. You know what, don't let me take your thing.
No, you're good. You're fine, man.
But yeah, that increases your confidence as well, being able to have those different options.
That's right.
And this is why, like I mentioned earlier, every time I throw that leg across that saddle, put that puppy in first gear,
that's right.
I'm practicing. So.
That's right. And a U-turn should not be an uh-oh moment. A simple U-turn.
Right.
All right. You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
Oh, 4, yeah.
Any change in that number?
Well, quite honestly, I can do more than what I did out here.
Okay.
I told you I'm a professional sandbagger.
Yeah. Big time.
So, quite honestly, I would say I'm going to go ahead and go with a 6.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
go with a 6.
All right. Always a pleasure, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Be careful out there.
Phenomenal. Yes, sir.
All right. Ruben, did you enjoy yourself?
Yes, tremendously great weather, and great people, and great riders today.
And it's so crazy. It was 44 degrees, and by 9 o'clock, I was taking off my, so.
Well, the time change too, so it's really later.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
When I first came out?
Not you.
Oh.
I said 6.
Any change in that number?
Oh, probably about there. I need to work on some stuff which we're always doing, and it's just something I want to continuously do and keep better.
Okay. Who's this beautiful lady next to you?
This is my wife, Gigi. We're from California.
That's right. Gigi is, I mentioned her earlier in the video. Now you get to see her. This is the dual California ambassadors for Preloader Nation. Yeah. I appreciate her. She's been out here for the longest. She picked up the cones. Michelle, Tanya, and I told them I have to look away. I don't want to watch them picking up cones. Guys, that's just me, man. I prefer the guys do it, but I know it's no big deal to you guys, but that's just how I am. It's how I'm wired. So I appreciate you guys.
No, we appreciate you.
And I hope to see you guys soon. You actually, no, you're not leaving right away.
No.
You're going to be here. You leaving tomorrow?
We're here another 10 days.
But are you leaving tomorrow?
I think so.
Probably, yes.
Sons of a bitch. All right. I'll talk to you guys later then. All right. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, I really didn't know what to expect, but I didn't expect that, man. It wasn't.
Me neither.
It was good. It was really good. How much did you pay for this belt?
It was like $150.
Yeah, so it's going back to Ohio with him. So that's awesome, man. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, absolutely. Great time.
Of course you did. You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
I rated myself a 7. I'll go up a half, 7.5 now.
Okay, I still think
because you're like an 8, 8.5.
He's sandbagging.
We'll see.
Okay, who's this lovely young lady?
This is my wife, Alicia.
Okay.
Hello.
And shout out to Alicia again. She wasn't here for the whole time, but she was here for a good amount of time. And were you out here too, helping them pick up cones? Or? No, you weren't out here yet. Okay.
I wasn't out here yet.
I always appreciate spouses that come out and support their spouse. So shout out to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
and
you.
you guys are headed back today?
Tomorrow.
Good. All right. Outstanding. Always a pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And one quick message
there we go. Get it out. I knew this was coming.
For Q from Riding and Wrenching. I'll stay humble. You did a great job, even though you lost terribly. I mean, it's okay. Big shout out to Andy. He's a tough competitor. Mario's tough. I mean, never in a million years did I think I was going to bring this home. I originally bought this to give away. So, awesome. Anybody that wants a challenge, next time I'm out here.
Challenge. And guys, I'm going to let you know that because he lives in Ohio, he's probably going to have the belt for a while. You know, they're not riding their motorcycles. He's not right around the corner from Pula, so he's going to have that belt for a while. All right. I will say this. I know a giveaway when I see one. Andy found out how much that belt was, so he purposely didn't use his Road King, and he did it in second gear on that bike. That's all I'm saying, man. Not taking anything away from you, man. Did you enjoy yourself?
Absolutely.
You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
8.
Any change in that number?
No, 8's fine with me.
Who's this lovely young lady to your left?
This is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. So listen, big shout out to Michelle. Michelle doesn't ride a motorcycle, but Michelle's a V.I. Preloader, and Michelle actually hung out here and helped up with the cones. Again, like I said, I didn't look at that. I don't want to look at that. But I appreciate you.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sir.
you both. North Carolina ambassador here. Always a pleasure, man.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh yeah, had a good time.
Good. You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
I was in the negatives.
Any change in that number?
I might be like a 2 now.
Okay. But you know what you need to work on, right?
Oh yeah.
Keep watching. Now he's in Philly. Man, I wish he lived closer because I definitely want to work with Daryl. But I want you to.
I'm working in Peachtree Corners.
Oh yes. I forgot. Yeah, so you're here. Definitely make sure you come back, man. I mean, once this video comes out, definitely watch it, listen to some of the things I'm saying, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All right?
Yep.
Pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I had a great time.
Good.
Always do. Always do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
I think I said something about 5 or 6.
Any change in that?
I think I'm a little stronger in the 6 today.
Okay,
You
okay.
know, I hadn't been out practicing much.
Yeah. It's a long time since you practiced.
Yeah, it's been nice to get out and do it. Yeah,
Yep.
Had a good time.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
All right.
You take care.
All right. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, absolutely. Every
Good.
time.
You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
6.
Any change in that number?
I'm gonna go with 6.5.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
Come up just a little bit.
And listen, man, I got to tell you, I still think that it's a little low. And I'm only saying, especially I'm considering the kind of bike that you're riding. I heard somebody say today, man, I never saw somebody on the Gold Wing do that. And yeah, I've seen some people do Gold Wings in 18 feet, but it's not often. So
Well, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate
always a pleasure, man.
appreciate it. No, you too.
All right.
I got something else.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Riding and Wrenching told me yesterday, this ticket, just redeem it, and I'd win a CVO Limited.
Yeah, you got to take that.
Yeah,
You got to take the Savannah Harley Davidson
That's what-
and give them. And when you see people show up with the white coats on, don't worry about it. They're gonna help you out. Take you someplace nice.
So he's credible,
He's as credible as that ticket is. Come on up, Mike. Riding and wrenching. All right. Did you enjoy yourself?
I had a blast. Always.
You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
7.495.
Any change in that number?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, after getting it handed to me in a slow race, I'm going to have to drop myself down to a 7.4.
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. I'm just waiting for the videos. I already know you're like bulletproof when it comes to these things. You got to keep. Joe's better come good.
Well, I know. I mean, technically.
Here we go.
I
Technically.
am a gentleman. Everyone knows it. And I will say that according to the rules that we established at the outset of the slow race,
True.
I technically won, but I'm a gentleman, and I wouldn't dream of humiliating Joe like that after watching him fail out of the gates 2 consecutive times.
That's true.
But I'm a gentleman.
That's
I
true.
won't take that.
But he would have won it back anyway.
He would have beat the pants off me. Fouled. No, Joe did great.
He
it was
did.
fun, and I'll tell you, man, congratulations on 3 years.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate you. I mean, you made a difference in my riding. Big time.
Thank you. And you've made a difference in my life, period. Just as a friend, as an ambassador for Tennessee. So I appreciate you. And every time I see you ride, every time I see Joe ride, any of you guys, man, it means everything, man.
You got it.
All right, man.
All right, man. See you next time.
Okay, man.
Brian.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I enjoyed myself. I had a great time.
Good. You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
6.5.
Any change in that number?
Still staying there.
Okay, man. Sandbagging, man.
Comfy.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Of course, always.
You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
Yeah, I think I said a 7.5.
All right. Any change in that sandbag number?
A 7.
Oh, what the?
I mean,
How are you a 7?
The way I wasn't able to execute that left turn from a stop, I think I deserve to be bumped down.
That's bullshit, man.
I don't agree. No. I mean, it just goes to show you that, things can happen, and if you no matter what number you have, if you don't do the technique correctly, it's not going to be successful. And in that incident, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I opened up my bars, and then I wasn't able to make that left turn.
So I guess people the way I look at ratings, I don't look at one thing making your whole rating, right? Because it's not like you can't do that. So when you're rating yourself, if you're rating yourself on what you know you can do, that can happen to, I can't say anybody, everybody can't
Well,
do
I
that.
also lost a slow race. So clearly I have work to do, like I said at the beginning.
That's true, but it doesn't, all right, I'm not gonna argue with you, but I'm gonna tell you this.
That's my motivation. If I tell myself that, it motivates me to work on those things and make sure I don't, I do better the next time.
I study everybody out here. So when I do the follow the leader, I know what I got. With you, I know usually the only way I'm gonna get rid of you is the slow race, right? So that's not something that you really practice a lot, and that's fine, Joe's definitely been practicing.
Yeah.
Who's this lovely young lady to your left?
Oh, this is my work time.
Tanya, so I wanna.
She went 2 up with us.
Yes,
Again,
2 up on the bike. She also helped us picking up the cones, and I told them, I don't want to look at that. That's just me. I already said that 3 times now. I can't look at it. I'd rather see dudes doing it. That's just me.
Okay.
But I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, man. Always a pleasure. This is, again, guys, my Maryland ambassador. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did.
You remember what you rated yourself when you first came out?
4.
Any change in that number?
4.5.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Likewise. Thank
All
you.
right, man. What's your name?
Ken Pittman.
Where you from, Ken?
Fairfax, Virginia, outside of Washington, D.C.
Okay, guys, this is my Virginia ambassador for Preloader Nation. I appreciate him. How long have you been riding the motorcycle?
26 years.
What are you riding today?
Yamaha Royal Star Tour Deluxe.
Yeah, and the name of your motorcycle is?
Lana.
Lana. It should be Hot Rod. I mean, his motorcycle sounds like a sports car, like a muscle car. Love the sound, just love it. How often do you practice slow speed?
As often as I can, every time I get on it.
If you had to give yourself a rating 1 to 10 slow speed, what were you giving yourself?
8 maybe.
Okay, good. And he didn't really participate today. He kind of helped out or whatever. But trust me when I tell you. You know what practice sessions you were in?
I was in 2 for Columbia. I can't remember the number. I think 35 was one of them.
Okay. All right, but definitely check him out, man. And I told him today, the only thing that limits stuff he does on his bike is his bike. If he was riding a Harley or something, forget about it. It's got to be crazy, right? Always a pleasure, man.
Definitely a pleasure. Can I add something if you don't
Yeah,
mind?
sure.
It's I didn't participate because my back was bothering me, but I did get a chance to talk to the
Yes.
who's coming out for the whole week of just one-on-one lessons, and I enjoy doing that, coaching them and mentoring and telling her what to expect. And
Yep.
I tell people, and no matter whose school you go through, or what Robert's teaching here online, do it exactly as he tells you. I mean, instinctively, some of the stuff that he's telling you wouldn't make sense to you instinctively, but if you do it and you practice it consistently, you're going to get it.
Yep,
And you're going to be excellent at it. You really enjoy the riding at a whole nother level.
Is it any? Okay, I'm sorry.
And the other thing I have is, and this is you. I love when you describe how you learn how to ride a motorcycle because I learned the same way. It's what attracted me to your channel. Went to motor school. Didn't know how to ride a motor, never sat on one. And the phrase you use every once in a while, I just love it. You say, I only know what they taught me.
Yep.
And that's all I know as well.
Yep.
What they taught me. We had guys that came through that school when I went through that 10, 15 years riding, they failed it.
Yep.
I passed the top of my class because I didn't know anything but what they told me to do.
That's right. That's
So,
right.
Yeah.
And listen, I know it sounds simple. Just do what they tell you. It's a process. It's going to take time, and that time is going to differ for all of us because we all learn differently. But isn't it any wonder why this guy is an ambassador? And what he said holds true. When we're in Columbia, Maryland, doing the practice sessions, he's always helping people out, coaching people on the side. Each one, teach one. Always a pleasure, man.
Exactly.
Definitely an asset.
Trust and believe. That's the key.
Absolutely. Trust and believe, man. All right. All right, guys. Practice session number 87 in the books. I appreciate everybody that's out here. I appreciate you guys for watching. At this moment, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it ain't going to be short. It would have been a lot longer, but we eliminated some things. I shortened some things up. But great weather out here in Pooler, Georgia. Again, guys, practice sessions are something that we do out here in Pooler, Georgia. I do traveling ones as well, but I'm probably not going to be doing many traveling ones now because certain locations it is cold out. But it doesn't mean I won't go to Florida and stuff like that. So you can always check out my practice sessions. I have a playlist for it. I'll put it up here. And just watch these videos, but more importantly, guys, go out and practice. And if you're someplace where you can't ride because it's cold, it's snowing, whatever, live vicariously through us. Watch these practice session videos. That's education. And then you get all of that in your head, and then you can go out and you put it into play. All right, guys? All right, listen, guys. I want to thank you for watching. I love you, all of you guys. 3 years on YouTube, and just helping people out. I love it, love it, love it. So if you're not subscribed to this wonderful channel, I know these great people, please hit that subscribe button. That definitely helps me out. Hit the like button. That helps me out. I want you to share these videos. That helps out the community. And I want you to hit that notification bell. So every time I put out a new video, you guys are notified. All right, that's going to do it, guys. Getting cleaned up out here. Some people out here are leaving now to ride or drive long distances to go home. And then some people are hanging out, so I appreciate that. Anyway, guys, as I always say, spend more time being thankful for the things that you have and less time complaining about the things that you don't. Seat time doesn't equal practice time, guys. And if you have time to ride your motorcycle, you have time to practice on it. Until next time.